Hey, Gorgon. What? Listen, just why do you have to wear that hat, and I have to wear this hat? I mean, come on, seriously, can we please swap hats? Well, aren't you forgetting, Butler? The rules of the game is, every round we swap hats, so the next round, I get to wear that hat, and you get to wear this hat. It's simple as that. Fine. That's how the game goes. I kind of forgot.
Hey guys, have any of you heard from Spider-Man yet?
No. Why? What's going on?
Well, 'cause he was on his way, and he was gonna be bringing me something to watch and to give my thoughts on.
Okay, but aren't you forgetting something?
What?
We have a game to play. Yeah, and Master, you told us you were going to be joining us playing this card game. Exactly. And besides, right now it's just me and Gorgon playing this round, while Steve, he's using the bathroom right now. It's just us.
I'll join later. Right now, I'm doing this video, okay? Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go wait for Spider-Man. One of you let me know when he's here. Got it?
Okay, we'll let you know. Don't worry. Alright, fine, whatever. So, where were we? Do you have a Sally card? Yes. Good.
Surprise!
Whoa. Oh, you surprised me, Spider-Man. Well, I thought I asked, either the butler or Gorgon or both of them to let me know you were coming.
Well, I insisted that I'd, just come in and surprise you, that I'm here, finally.
Well, okay, but that was a good surprise. So, you have it?
Yes, I do. I've got it right here.
Something with Superman. What is it?
Oh, you just wait and see. Just let me pop in the disc and for you to watch and give your thoughts on.
Well, thanks, Spider-Man.
Hey, no problem, Mordecai. Oh, and hey, yeah, I'll be in another room, and when you're done with watching what's in store for you, you come tell me and what your thoughts are, and you can thank me for giving you a copy of this, because I burned it on a disc, so you get the idea.
Yep, we'll see, and what I think of it, that is,
All right, see ya.
Alright, well, with that being said, let's see what this is.
Why do you do that?
Want us to buy the kitchen?
No.
No, you don't.
What? I'm sorry. Am I literally seeing Superman with Jerry Seinfeld? What? It's hard to believe, seeing Jerry Seinfeld with literally the Man of Steel, Superman, in, who's cartoon, Like, we've seen a bunch of these films before, and seeing this, and it's not even a movie, because these are like some mini short films, I guess you can say. I mean, seriously, who is responsible for them teaming up, These, with a crossover between Seinfeld and Superman. Who can argue? So, believe it or not, this all started with a frickin' commercial. American Express. And yet, I guess that commercial spawned 2 mini adventures, mini short films, I guess you can say, with Seinfeld and Superman, One where they're, talking about a Broadway play, I guess you can say, while Seinfeld has a DVD player. And the second one is where Superman and Seinfeld, they're out on a road trip, and where, at one point, they're locked out of their car. This is for sure not going to end well. Well, I guess with all that being said, let's dive right into what... Oh, God, let's just get right into it.
2.
You have a reservation?
Superman.
I don't see anything.
You got to be kidding me already.
Might be under Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. Man of Steel. Oh, yeah, Man of Steel. Right here. This way.
Seriously? You mean, because he's frickin' Superman. That's his name. Again, who can argue?
I mean, how can they put this much mayonnaise on tuna fish and expect people to eat it?
Hey, don't ask me, a wacky vampire who knows who's an expert on mayonnaise and tuna? Heh, go talk to somebody else. Why don't you go talk to Batman on that? Or why don't you talk to Aquaman?
We got a little... napkin?
Why? It's impervious to stain.
Well, he's Superman. He can do anything with his cape, cleaning it and that kind of stuff,
Excuse me, Superman?
Yes.
I don't know if you remember me, Barry Katz. You saved my life once. I was hanging from a train trestle.
Yeah, sure. How are you?
Oh, terrific.
And now we come to this guy.
He's the best. You're good, too.
Thank you.
Too bad for Seinfeld. Superman gets the more attention.
So you want to help me hook up this DVD?
I thought we were going cycling.
Why would you do cycling? He's frickin' Superman. How about like Superman take Seinfeld to to have him fly, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Anyway, I want to hear this thing. It's got surround sound.
I've always wanted that.
You got super hearing.
Yeah, but it's not surround sound. I mean surround sound. It's like you're there.
What are you talking about?
I've got nothing on that, honestly. And thus we come to the part where Superman happens to catch some reviews on some Broadway shows, I guess you can say. Okay, just watch this scene.
Oh, boy. Look at these reviews. Unbelievable.
Oh, yes, Wyoming.
See now, this is what we should have seen.
What's wrong with you? Of course they only put up the good ones. Every play does that.
No, that's Joel Siegel. I usually trust him. Oh, yes, Wyoming. One song after another.
I'm sorry, but this got me distracted. It's hard I just find it strange seeing Seinfeld chewing on gum. He's Seinfeld. What can you say? By the way, have you noticed something? Seinfeld and Superman, I feel as though they were in something else together. What was it? Oh yeah, that's right. And out of nowhere, somebody snatches Seinfeld's DVD player.
He's getting away.
He's not getting away.
Stop reading reviews.
Okay, there is absolutely no way that Superman would actually do that. Get distracted by something, okay? I mean, okay, Superman in this, with Seinfeld, he's a cartoon, so yeah, I can understand that. I'll at least give it this. Some of those shots with Superman flying around the street, is okay and pretty cool. I mean, it's frickin' Superman, and with him flying, what can you say?
ちょっと空見て。あれ飛行機？鳥だよ。スーパーマンだよ。
Of course, it wouldn't be the same without that joke.
Hello?
Superman.
Yes.
Okay, dude, seriously, what did you expect? Why did you throw that at Superman? What did you think was going to happen, He's Superman, and, the funny thing is, Superman, he didn't even catch that, He just let it hit it on his chest. Well, he's a cartoon.
So what happened here?
The guy threw it at me. It bounced off, hit the ground.
Why didn't you just catch it?
And that's kind of what I was saying.
Well, now what?
If you want, I could go around the world at super speed. I'll reverse the rotation of the Earth. We'll go back in time before it hit the ground. Take about 20 minutes.
I don't know. It's quite a production, don't you think?
How?
You got a better idea?
Actually, I do.
And thus, I'm pretty sure, American Express, because Seinfeld with a card. Isn't it obvious?
But I'm invulnerable to damage, theft, or things bouncing off of a superhero's chest within 90 days of purchase.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, what's up with that picture? I mean, come on. That came out of nowhere to me.
I don't like that whole going back in time thing.
Why not?
What's the point of anything if you can just go back in time and fix any problem?
Please, get a job.
Okay, this is... I don't know what to say. I am literally seeing Superman trying to plug in and you know, get a DVD player set up. Just... what?
Oh!
Sorry.
Oh, brother.
Very nice. Now what are we gonna do?
Oh, yes, Wyoming, with the trees and the horses and the rocks and the sheep. Oh, yes, I know.
Okay, Seinfeld's face says it all. I mean, trust me, I would be like that too. The face that he's making. Wouldn't you? And now we dive right into the second, adventure, you know, from the adventures of Superman and Seinfeld, titled Hindsight is 20 out of 20. And yes, this is where they're on the road trip, you know, and they're locked out of their car. Oh boy, this one ought to be interesting.
I don't even know how you figure out where you're going when you're going that fast. What about bugs at that speed? They hit your face?
Well, I am Superman.
Right.
You know what? I never thought of that until Seinfeld brought it up, you know? Has bugs ever hit Superman's face? Well, okay, Superman just established saying. So there you go.
Pistachio?
No thanks.
You know, some of these are so hard to get open.
Do me a favor. Don't make a mess of the car.
Look at this one. It's completely sealed up. There's no seam at all.
Well, you gotta get your nail in there.
Oh, that one was ridiculous.
And we just had that scene.
Boy, look at that.
I'm looking.
You know, I'd be expecting that cop and Sonic the Hedgehog, or Brendan Fraser and Daffy Duck, you know, in that same area where Seinfeld and Superman are. You get what I'm saying?
You know, my uncle was saved by Green Lantern once. He was hanging from
A trestle?
a trestle, yeah.
You know stuff like this would happen. Asking them questions, etc.
Do you know Green Lantern?
What does he know Green Lantern? Who are you talking to, lady? And thus comes the part where they're locked out of their car, as I mentioned a couple of times.
Oh, the keys. How could the keys be locked in the car?
Who had the keys? Let's start with that.
I guess I rushed back to get the camera.
You take a second. 1 second.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Thanks for the tip.
You know something? I just realized that they don't show a clip where, you know, they don't show the keys being left in the car. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't they do that? Because that would just have us be like, oh boy, you know what I mean? What? Why? Who cares? Let's just keep going.
What are we gonna do now?
Relax. I can rip the door off, melt the lock, peel the roof back.
I just finished restoring this car.
I can go back in time.
No going back in time. How many times do I have to tell you? Do you know how many people you annoyed with the back in time thing?
I can just fly the whole thing back to a locksmith.
No flying. There's no flying. That was our agreement. Road trip, on the ground, no flying.
Seriously, Seinfeld, this is literally and absolutely pointless. He's Superman. He's the frickin' Man of Steel. Why are you not letting him go back in time, do that kind of stuff? It would be easy just like that.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on to your bathing suit.
Bathing suit, really?
I know how to get help.
Of course, it has to do with that. Frickin' American Express, a credit card, that kind of stuff. Oh, Seinfeld, you're with Superman, give me a break!
And I can't wait till they get here, so I can explain to them that it was Superman who locked the keys in the car.
Don't do that.
We'll see.
Oh yes, sure, Seinfeld. Humiliate and make fun of one of DC's best superheroes next to Batman. The frickin' Man of Steel. Who am I kidding? Let's just keep going.
It was the fellow who wears his underwear outside his clothes.
Okay, Seinfeld's got a point there.
It's just that everything is super now. Superstar, supermodel, supermarket. I saw super glue the other day.
Oh, come on. You're in a completely different category.
Yeah, Seinfeld's got a point too. I mean, What does that have to do with the word super? I mean, the word super being used for a different term, you know what I'm saying?
Did you name yourself Superman?
A long time ago, I don't remember.
Well, where did it come from? Did somebody see you with a car like over your head and call you Superman and you cut out an S and sewed it up on your thing there?
Maybe. I don't know. Don't ask me and don't look at me.
Look, it's just a name. I got a job to do. It works well. End of story.
Or surprising guy.
What's wrong with you?
That's what I want to know too, Superman.
How about remarkable chap?
You know, you are a petty, petty man.
Well, I don't know on that Superman, but, I mean, come on. I mean, okay, I may be a little too harsh on Seinfeld in these that I'm looking at and giving my thoughts on, but, you know, Seinfeld, he's a comedy legend. He's a great guy, you know. He's a hilarious man. Come on, Superman. Did you ever see his show?
You need any more help? Just let me know.
Ha ha ha. Ha!
How many more of those do you have?
Have another bag? Do you want your own bag?
No, I don't want my own bag.
And we're back to that. Oh, God, seriously.
Would you mind cracking the window just a little?
Oh no.
Well, thank you, Superman.
Okay, I totally forgot about that part. Well, so there you have it. Those were the 2 episodes of The Adventures of Superman and Seinfeld. Amex, which I forgot to mention, that's the name of episode 1, and episode 2, Hindsight is 20 out of 20. So, you want to know my thoughts on these 2 episodes, and, you know, because it has to do with American Express, and in fact, it all started with a frickin' American Express commercial? My thoughts on these 2 episodes? I don't know what to make up with them. I mean, seriously, if you think about it, it's something that you'd never really expect, you know? It's like, say, if you'd see William Shatner with, I don't know, maybe, say, Mario, or, maybe Geddy Lee with, let me see, Dorothy the Dinosaur? I mean, you get the idea of what I'm trying to say, but, you know, Seinfeld and Superman teaming up, I don't know what to make up about this. I don't know if I should consider them good or bad, you know? All I'm saying is, and that's all I got. I really do. If you'll excuse me.
Hey, Spider-Man!
What? Jeez, what is there something wrong, Mordecai? Yeah, you bet there's something wrong, Spider-Man, because, literally, what you gave me to, you know, to watch and give my thoughts on, Seinfeld and Superman? Seriously? Well, I thought that, well, when I saw this, I thought that it was kind of interesting, and I thought you'd find it interesting too, and for you to, you know, give your thoughts on it, you know, honest. Well, still, I honestly don't know what to make up about those 2 episodes, nor say the American Express commercial with Seinfeld and Superman. Well, I mean, you know, how the way you're talking and how you feel about this, I understand it. I'm really sorry. I mean, I guess I should have thought of something better and decent for you to give your thoughts on. But hey, I've got a good idea. Huh? Okay, hear me out. Very similar to with Seinfeld and Superman. You know, we'd have our own adventures. You and me, you know? The adventures of Spider-Man and Mordecai, the Wacky Vampire. Sound good? No!
So, Master, are you sure you want to do this, especially after doing the last video?
Yes, I'm sure, Butler. I mean, come on, let's face it. I believe as though that the last video I did, my thoughts on Seinfeld and Superman, did fairly decent. Not to mention I have an issue with Mr. Mindblocks.
Okay, I'm just asking. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, I will. Now let me get to it.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. I'm just gonna go do some stuff, and probably me and Gorgon gonna go play some baseball.
Right. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what I'm going to talk about next, give my thoughts on. Well, I'm glad you ask. That's right. So, the safe side. We all remember this now, don't we? Of course we do. For me, because I remember seeing the commercials on Cartoon Network, you know, because don't you remember those? I remember seeing those when I recorded, when me and my friends, we recorded Crypto the Superdog on VHS, and that commercial popped up a few times, you know? John Walsh and this woman from Baby Einstein, from the Baby Einstein company, that is, you know, they created this DVD called The Safe Side. And thus, you know, of course, we did get the DVD, and boy, is this filled with a bunch of weirdness, but still, this DVD does teach kids, you know, the value of safety and, you know, your safe side adults, that kind of stuff. And here's my problem with this. If this is supposed to be a DVD and such, you know, a film, teaching kids, you know, to know your safe side adults and to know which people is not your safe side adult, my problem with this is there's funny stuff to it. Why is that? Well, I don't know. Let's just dive right into this and see what we got ourselves into. What we're gonna get ourselves into. Yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. Let's just get to it.
Wait a minute. Don't go in there. It may not be safe. Better call for... Ew. Better call... Safe Side Super Chick.
Okay, so, we're starting off pretty good here.
Faster than your mother's toaster. More powerful than a runaway hamster.
Oh god, seriously? A reference to Superman? You get what this is, don't you? It's obvious.
Safe Side Super Chick. Keeping the people of Earth smart, cool, safe. She's...
Okay, it's a good thing Gorgon's not seen this.
First is that I have a Safe Side Super shirt. When everything's safe, it's green like this. And then other times, I'm in yellow when you have to be careful. And other times, I'm in red when it's not safe.
Yes, very good with the colors, you know, with the colored shirts, very good.
You should also know about Safe Side Super badges. Let's go back to green.
Really?
When anybody earns a Safe Side badge, you're gonna hear this sound.
Ah, yes, that sound. Huh. What is that supposed to be? That's an air horn or something? What kind of sound is that?
Cool sound, huh?
I like thunder.
Whatever.
You like thunder? Well, have you heard thunder? Because it's really loud and it can be kind of startling, you know what I'm saying?
Let me make a comparison. A person you don't know is a lot like a dog.
A dog costume, really?
Hey, watch out!
Okie dokie, giant dog alert. Oh god, really? The Safe Side chick is running from a small dog, you know? It's a freaking chihuahua. Give me a break. And okay, so now we also have that. The dog is, I guess, the Wicked Witch of the West. How do you think it would go with, say, if you'd hear this? I'll get you, my pretty, and your safe side adult too. I don't know, it just came into my head. I just thought I'd do that.
I hear you got some moves, Safe Side Super Chick.
That's right.
But I'm pretty good, too.
Oh yeah, how good? What's a don't know?
A don't know is someone you don't know.
He is good.
Who's that? That's not Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. Ha! And there's your funny moment right there. One of your funny moments. Her getting hit by a basketball. You know, previously we had her, you know, falling down on a picnic bench or table, sorry, and, her butt landed on a hot dog, with mustard. Yeah, that was funny. I don't see how this is working.
Here's a hot tip for you to keep you on the safe side. Catch! Ready? Woohoo!
Hot tip. Keep your safe side adult close. If you can see them, they can see you. And get to you fast.
Okay, so we have our hot tip. Very good, very good. Okay. Continue.
The person who's always going to keep you safe from danger. You know. Now.
Oh gosh, that gorilla. Give me a break.
Safe side adult! That's right, your safe side adult. The person who's going to keep you on the safe side today.
Yes, that's very true, safe side chick. Super chick, sorry. Need to say the word super, safe side super chick. That's her full name.
My safe side adult is my grandma.
I rock.
Yeah, you go, Grandma.
When it comes to protecting you from danger, they're the best!
What the? Imagine seeing that in your local playground.
Even grandmas can be super safe side. I am safe side adult. Huh. Watch out, Jackie Chan. Here comes Grandma.
Jackie Chan? What? Are we gonna see Jackie Chan in this? Promise me you're giving me Jackie Chan in the safe side video.
This is Braxton. Braxton is a real black belt in karate. Hit it, Braxton.
Is it me or with Braxton? Is this a total reference to Batman?
The people who love you would do anything to protect you.
Who are these guys? And one of them has sunscreen on his nose.
And Nickel.
Whoa, and we get Grandma again. This is what I don't know what to say.
Lucky! Here's another hot tip.
Hot tip. Never open the door unless your safe side adult is with you.
Yes, that's right. Never open a door. Wait a minute. Does delivery people count? And thus we get a flashback, apparently, which is clearly, I believe, set in the 80s, I want to say. I believe so. Near the end of the 70s or 80s. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's just keep going.
And open it, hoping it was going to be a wandering band of circus clowns juggling giant cheese balls and doing tricks.
Ah, yes, we have a bunch of clowns at the door. Come on, clowns can't be that bad. Just about.
Or a roller disco gorilla, dressed like Greg Brady. Oh, as Johnny Bravo.
Oh my gosh, there's that stupid gorilla again. Okay, I am seriously relieved and lucky, and you're lucky that Gorgon is not here to see this.
And it could be somebody dangerous. So to be on the safe side, never, ever, ever answer the door alone. I'm not gonna answer the door because I don't know who it is, and I'm not with my safe side adult. Some people have a really hard time not answering the door.
Okay, seriously, who would do that? Not keep knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell, and there being a buzzer. Who would do that? I would imagine them probably. I mean, you forgot to add in this.
I'm safe side.
Hey, is anybody in there? Open the door! I will kill you! Open the door!
Howdy, young lady!
The heck's inside in that, or do I even need to know?
Hot tip. Think and be aware of Trix.
Fluffy! Fluffy, where are you? This is a no-brainer. An adult should never ask a kid for help. Never!
Okay, and this lady right here, who would... Okay, here's my question to this. Okay, so I understand what this hot tip is, but, okay, here's the thing. I would assume that did this lady notice the two girls at that picnic table and just, said to herself, Oh, I'll pretend that I'm missing a cat and such. Okay, there is absolutely no way, okay? I'm sorry, but come on, give me a break. You should think this over.
Hot tip. Don't speak to people you don't know unless your safe side adult is with you.
Hey, we're here at the rec center, and it's Safe Side Day. Look at all the people. It's packed. Remember the hot tip. Never speak to a don't know unless your safe side adult says it's okay.
Okay, now this sequence right here, this part, you know, the rec center, is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure. But a bunch of stuff going on in this one, so here we go.
What? Out of toilet paper?
Oh, okay, so now we have a girl gorilla with, bangs, I guess? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
I believe you go to school with my granddaughter, young lady. What's your name?
I can't tell you my name because I don't know you.
Now that's being on the safe side, young lady.
Oh, come on, what's wrong with that gentleman? Seriously. But still, you know, she's a little girl, and yeah, I get the point.
What is it? Oh, sorry, little buddy. TP's right here.
Oh gosh, seriously? Toilet paper, that whole scene right there, give me a break.
What if you're suddenly separated from your safe side adult and someone you don't know tries to speak with you, or they ask you to leave with them? You run!
Run! Run!
And yell!
I will admit too, this is very important too, you know, I wonder, why would people be like that? They just, what gets into them? They just out of nowhere, walk up to a child and try to snatch him. I don't know. In front of their freaking parents, for one thing.
Right, buddy?
Okay, I'm despising these scenes with the monkey. Or should I say gorilla?
Hot tip. Don't let anyone inside your safe side circle. Run from danger.
And now we come to the next hot tip about the safe side circle.
Dun, da, da, da. I will now show you how magical I am. Ready?
This is your safe side circle.
Okay, so, well, I've seen those before, those giant crayons, you know. I've seen those at, like, say, at some local Toys R Us stores. Do you remember seeing those too? I bet you did.
Hey, come on!
Okay, now we come to a bike shop, and what next?
This could be dangerous. Let's put up a safe side circle.
Okay, fair and square.
Woohoo! Go Seaside! I love badges!
Yeah, badges are okay. Whichever ones I like. Ah ha 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 ha! Not funny! Oh gosh, I don't know what to make up with this. I mean, so much randomness going on, and still. The problem is, you know, because giving safe side tips and such, I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is so bizarre.
Hi, I'm Kitty Carrington. Meow. Aha.
Oh, give me a break.
Hot tip. Never, ever go anywhere with a kinda know unless you ask your safe side adult first.
Okay, so now we come to this kitchen and say out of nowhere, safe side super chick. Wait, okay, who does that, seriously? Sit on top of the counter, you know, and what is she even doing anyways?
That guy? Maybe his dad's friend, but he's not on Josh's safe side adult list. That makes him a kinda know.
Well, true, but still, come on. Don't they at least know each other some more? I mean, you tell me.
Hey, Amber, I'm so glad I found you.
Hi, Coach Eric.
That's Amber's soccer coach. Amber knows what to do. Just watch her terminate this situation.
File not found. Not safe.
No!
Oh, come on. He's part of the school. I mean, I don't know what to say to that, to be honest. I can't put words to that.
Okay, Butler, you ready? You bet, Gorgon. All right, now here comes the ball. Right. Whoa. Huh? Oh, crap. That's not good.
Okay, now we come to the last part where... Ow! Hey, what the...
Butler! Gorgon! Sorry, Master. We'll take care of it. Hey, isn't that random enough for you in this video?
Gosh. Alright, let's get to the next one. As I was saying, we come to the final part of the Safe Side film, where, you know, we go over all the hot tips, okay? So... yeah, okay, this is just to keep things fair and square, and I can understand this, just to quickly and to easily remember all the hot tips that were talked about, so, you know. That frickin' gorilla, if I see him again, I'm just gonna... Let's just keep going.
Come on, buddy, buddy. Woohoo!
Okay, so now we have the Safe Side Super Chick and the gorilla playing Frisbee.
This has been another amazing adventure with Safe Side Super Chick.
Hey, it's John Walsh. Oh, because we kept hearing his voice throughout this film, and he finally appears. Whoop-de-doo.
Bye for now.
Yeah, I don't think so. After this... Oh, gosh. That gorilla again, and with that dog. Yeah, who's that chihuahua. And now we have a musical song during the credits. The credits of... Okay, that's it. I have had it with this. My thoughts on this? You want to know my thoughts? It's stupid. Sure, I understand what it's supposed to be, and with, you know, teaching kids about, you know, safe side adults and adults who are not your safe side adults, that kind of stuff. Stranger danger, you get the idea. But with its funny moments and such, like, how is this even possible? Will kids even concentrate on this? Just give me a break. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. I'm literally shaking the camera for this. And with all that being said, I have just one more teensy-wincy thing to say to this film. You are suckish! Oh, that is the worst. That was so stupid. I have no words to say about that. Hey, Mordecai. What is it, Max? Well, listen, I heard you had just, you did, your thoughts on the Safe Side DVD, and hey, I thought you might want to check this out. I'll pull it up on the TV right now. What? Oh, wait until you see this.
Haha! Keeping you on the safe side on the internet!
What? Okay, and finally we come to one last part, which is... What the... Oh, that was suckish. Alright, time to get started on the next video of mine, of my thoughts, which being... Hey, Mordecai. Oh, hello, Larry. Well, just thought I'd let you know that me, Grizz, Sid, Chad, Joe, and Marty, the alien sock puppet, are on our way to meet Randy Rabbit. Ah, yes, I heard. Well, congratulations to you guys for finding, you know, whatever it was. I completely forgot, you know, to where you get to meet Randy Rabbit, and
have some fun with him, Easter, that kind of stuff, Very similar to Willy Wonka, might I add. Yes, I know what you mean, and especially for the audience to know. Well, we're off. See you later, Mordecai. Okay, see you. Later, that is. For me, I'm gonna proceed on the video. Come on. Hey, Gorgon.
Yeah, Larry?
Hey, listen, can I come in, please?
Sure, fine.
Okay. Just drop... What the? Gorgon? Why did you say it was okay for me to come in when you're on the toilet?
What? Well, I didn't care. I mean, I'm on the toilet.
Well, there it is. Bye. Me and... I'm sure you heard out there. We're going. Bye.
Yep, you have fun. Well, I guess I'm gonna get the piece of paper myself. Excuse me.
Hey! Happy Easter to you guys, yes. And you know what? I thought because candy is involved in Easter, I thought, why not? Let's do M&Ms! Come on, because kids would get M&Ms in their Easter baskets, obviously. So why not? Ah, yes, the M&M commercials. We all know these characters so well. They're icons, on TV with commercials, that kind of stuff. And the M&M commercials, there's something about them you just love them. I will have to say, because these characters from red and yellow and the other colors, they are icons, and their commercials are iconic. So that's why for this video, we're going to be looking through some of these M&M commercials. Not going to do every single one of them. I'm actually going to start with the very first M&M commercial, and from there on, just going to do random ones, okay? Because why not start with the very first one? So, here we go.
Which hand has the M&M chocolate candies? Not this hand. That's ordinary chocolate candy. It's melted. But this one, there's no chocolate mess.
I wonder how it felt, because when it was, literally they had to melt it in his hand. Did they? I don't know.
Because M&M's milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
I'm not entirely sure if I've tried the M&M's milk chocolate. The only M&M's I've had are, say, just the plain chocolate. That's it. But I know I also had, say, maybe, I might have had, say, the Easter themed M&Ms, cause yeah, and as well as say the Halloween and Christmas ones.
Now there are two exciting candies to choose from: the ever popular M&M's plain chocolate candies and the new M&M's peanut chocolate candies.
I'm one of the M&M's plain chocolate candies.
Wow, and to think, cause how the M&M characters used to be, the ones they went with, and let's face it. The M&M characters that we know so well, they are the M&M characters, you know what I'm saying?
But look what happens to me! First I'm drenched in creamy milk chocolate, then covered with a crisp, thin sugar shell. Look for this M on each piece.
I'm assuming right there, that's the basics and demonstration of how M&Ms are made, correct?
Try M&M's chocolate candies with peanuts or plain.
I've said it before, I've just had the plain ones, and I still love them. I'll pass on the peanut ones and probably say milk chocolate. Thank you very much. Chocolate. My tongue was stuck.
Remember, M&M's milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
But wait a minute, it did melt in your hand, and now you're saying it doesn't I'm so confused. Okay, now this one is from 1997, and it's called Seat.
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
You got it.
Okay, I've not seen this one. Where is this going?
Ooh, love you.
Name's Yellow.
Some decorum.
Is this one of those retro 70s chairs?
Something like that.
70 chairs? No, it's a... She sold us out! Must warn others!
Okay, pretty funny right there. They fell for it. Oh, those M&M characters. How stupid could they be? Now this one is from 2010, and it's actually from Europe. Oh no! It's now raining M&Ms! Apocalypse!
Stadium approaching, Yellow. Ready to release the M-balls?
What? Again?
Yellow!
Okay, I get it. They were supposed to release the football-shaped M&Ms, or should I say M&M-shaped footballs at the football stadium, you know? But instead, Yellow accidentally released them, say, out in the park and such. Or actually, my mistake. They're supposed to be soccer balls, not football. Oh, gosh, I am terribly sorry about that. But, yeah. Imagine if M&M's actually made candies of those, where they be shaped like, I don't know, say, soccer balls, footballs, soccer balls, you name it.
Hey, Johnson.
What? What is it?
You need to come see this. Something on this piece of paper Larry gave me.
Okay.
Dear Gorgon and Johnson, I, Randy Rabbit, have given both of you a quest to find buried treasure, which is candy. It's somewhere outside. Don't worry, I left a clue for you guys to know where this is. Okay, good luck. You too. Signed, Randy Rabbit. Excellent. What do you think of that, Johnson?
Yeah, that all sounds really exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go find the buried treasure.
Yeah, let's go find the treasure. Onward.
Yep. All right, next one. Okay, I'm sure some of us would remember this because when, say, the M&M characters did a crossover with Shrek.
A magic spell.
So what do we do? Well, when it comes to breaking spells, usually somebody's got to kiss somebody. That is not going to happen.
Okay, is it me or was that the teensy-beensy awkward?
Ogre-sized M&Ms. Get them while they're big.
Oh, look at that big yellow M&Ms over there.
That's the sun.
Yeah, I knew that.
They sound nothing like Eddie or Mike. And there was another one that was, advertised for Shrek the Third.
Hey, did you give them peanut butter? Maybe. Ogre-sized M&Ms. Now with a lot more peanut butter.
Okay, one complaint I have about this 15-minute commercial is the CG. Besides the red M&M, Shrek, Donkey, and Puss in Boots, look at them! I mean, the first one that was, advertising for Shrek 2, the animation on, Shrek and Donkey looked really good, but what's up with this one? This is more like, say, video game vibes or something like that, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, God. And not to mention, there was another M&M commercial, promoting and advertising Shrek the Third that was seen in Australia.
Buy Shrek the Third M&M's packs for your chance to win the castle or the swamp promotion.
Red, I think you're sinking.
Okay, that's enough of Shrek. Let's keep going. Now this one, okay, this is a pretty good one because, hey, Mr. Bean is in this. Although for some reason, it was shown in Australia. Why Australia? Australia, I guess, loves Mr. Bean too?
Oh no! Wait! No!
Great teamwork, huh?
Well, that can work after all. The M&Ms, they got, action. Well, that makes sense because, hey, the M&Ms, they got arms and legs. So, yeah, their arms and legs can knock over the pins. Get what I'm saying?
Well, the treasure ought to be out here somewhere, Johnson.
Yeah, the treasure ought to be out here somewhere.
I just don't get it. This piece of paper that Randy gave us, this letter, and it doesn't say... Oh, wait, what's this? He left a P.S. P.S. It's buried in the dirt. Oh, really? Well, that's nice of what Randy did.
Yeah, most certainly is. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's keep looking.
Yeah, well, come on. Let's find it.
On to the next one. And this one is, advertising and I guess, promoting Pirates of the Caribbean 2. And hey, look, it's Raggedy. Yeah, he's in this. The only Pirates of the Caribbean character who's in this.
Get in and grab some of these white chocolate M&Ms.
Why don't you just use the other one, mate? Oh, sorry.
Really? The yellow M&M has a peg leg for his arm? I don't get that joke, sadly. And besides, I don't think I ever had tried those either. White clear chocolate M&Ms. Not that I can remember of. Alright, let's just keep going. Now this was from the 2018 Super Bowl, and guess who plays the red M&M in human form?
I'm human!
Ah, Danny DeVito! Yeah, he totally suits playing the human form role of the red M&M, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody wants to eat me! I'm the luckiest!
Ooh, he just got owned by a truck. Okay, now this commercial, there was a time when M&M's had a toy line, from McDonald's. And for some reason, this commercial is in French.
Oh, jolie peine. Yippee! Oh, merci.
Jeez Louise, did we really need to get up that close to, screaming? You know what I'm saying? I have no idea as to know what they're doing specifically. For one thing, this is in French. All I know is that, because they have their own toys, McDonald's, you get the idea. Oh, God, they even did Wizard of Oz, you gotta be kidding me.
We kinda thought she was gonna leave us.
But I did leave, and I tried to get back for days. You just had a bad dream.
Sure, remember me?
I got to admit, this is pretty good with the visual effects and such, putting in the M&M's characters in The Wizard of Oz with Judy Garland. Come on, give me a break.
Oh, but it wasn't a dream. Only you were blue, and you were red, and you were yellow. You were all in color, and all so beautiful. Oh, it was a lot better.
Well, the voice they got for Judy Garland is actually pretty spot on. But overall, I don't know what to say to this commercial, because it's just kind of strange, but very entertaining in a way. Let's just keep going. Now these ones, I believe they are, okay, I was about to say, these are not Super Bowl commercials, but these three commercials actually star Christina Applegate, having her with the M&M characters. Oh boy, this ought to be entertaining.
I'm not kidding. Unlock the door.
Hey, how come as though we don't see the M&M characters? If they're locking her out of her car, couldn't they show a clip, where we see them in the car and they're holding on to, they're pushing on something to keeping her from getting in the car? Come on, that'd be funny.
Ow!
All right, guys, come on.
Get your foot out!
Cut it out! Get your foot off of him.
Quit it! Hey, watch it.
Hey, stop.
Ow! Cut it out!
I'm not doing anything.
Ow, quit it!
Okay, do I have to break you guys apart?
He started it!
Oh boy, how are they gonna do this one? Where's this going?
Stop touching me!
Okay, that's it! If you don't stop, I will eat all of you alive right now!
I prefer the break us apart option.
Okay, not what I was expecting.
I spy someone who shouldn't eat us, and she's blonde and she's driving, and her name rhymes with Mistina Scrapplebait.
You know what? Yeah, that actually does rhyme. Very good. Red M&M.
This is the song that never
goes on and on, my friend.
And they still sing while their faces are, flat out on the car seat. Oh, give me a break.
Okay, well, Johnson, this is it. It's here somewhere. The treasure we're looking for is somewhere in this dirt.
Yep, well, let's start finding it and, digging it, Yep. Well, here we go. Let's start digging the treasure.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna start in this section right here and see if there's anything. Ooh. Oh, I was this close to hitting you guys.
Next one. Of course, couldn't forget about doing this one. It's one of their best ones too during the holiday season.
He does exist!
They do exist. Santa?
Yeah, all I have to say is it's good, and I do love it. It's one of Eminem's best commercials. I got nothing else. Let's keep going. Oh gosh, I remember these ones too. You know, there are two versions of it. One that's in the US and one that's in the UK. You know, Love Hurts.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Give me a break.
Knew that was coming.
So, is it love?
Yeah, and love hurts.
Next one. Oh yes, now this one, I remember seeing, you know, when I would go to see the movies. You know, me and my friends, we would go to see a movie, and sometimes this would play. This one was excellent.
Really? This is the most important scene and your cell phone rings? Huh, this is why we don't make movies.
You know, the red M&M is right. This is, yeah, why they don't make movies. If this was turned into a movie, everything that was going on in that, you know, M&M's trailer, then chances are it wouldn't have been so good. It would have sucked. But for this being just a trailer, it totally works. And yes, the commercial is right. You know, cell phones ruin movies. Yeah, pretty much. Keep your phone silent.
Why is it still counting?
Okay, let's look at one more, okay? What's this one gonna be? Lay it on me. I hope it's something pretty good.
Yeah, I know people love pretzels and chocolate together, but now you have taken it too far!
Okay, it's focusing and starring on the orange M&M.
I don't care if I'm the official spokes candy for the new pretzel M&Ms. There is no way that you're putting a giant pretzel inside me!
What the... What? What? I'm literally looking at this right now. There is a pretzel in an M&M's commercial? Why?
Oh boy.
New M&M's pretzel. A crunchy pretzel inside an M&M's.
A pretzel inside an M&M. What?
All right. Let's get this over with.
Oh, shut up, you stupid pretzel.
What? The treasure. Johnson, look, the treasure. What? I don't believe it. Johnson, the treasure that Randy Rabbit told us to find, the treasure, it's M&M's. Johnson, it's M&M's. M&M's, oh, this is fantastic. Oh, yeah, whoa, M&M's, wow, thank you, Randy Rabbit. Happy Easter to both of us. Oh, well. Yeah, Randy Rabbit, oh, I love you for this. Hooray for us. Let's celebrate. Yeah, let's go celebrate and eat them, and let's go tell Mordecai.
Okay, that's it. Those are all the M&M commercials that I looked at, and I'm done. Okay, I'm done, okay? I mean, yes, the M&M commercials, don't get me wrong, they are great, but there are some where I'm just like, what? Just, Alright, I'm gonna go do something. Excuse me. Oh, boy.
Hey, Mordecai. Oh, hey, Max. So, how did the video go? You know, talking about and, you know, giving your thoughts on the M&M commercials.
Oh, not bad, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like, say, I, you know, the way I'm talking, you know, it's not like, oh, gosh, they were
horrible and such, you know what I'm saying? No, it's just, I'm a bit exhausted, and especially a couple of those M&M commercials where I was just like, what? Oh, I see. Well, yeah, don't worry, I get what you're saying, I understand. But hey, I also wanted to let you know, well, come follow me, because there's a surprise. Come on. A surprise? Okay. Alright, what's the surprise? Oh, hey, Gorgon. Johnson, what's up?
Ah, yes. Mordecai, good to see you. You won't believe what me and Johnson did.
Oh, really? And?
We got a letter from Randy Rabbit he told us to go find some treasure, and you will not believe what the treasure is. Look, M&M's.
What? Yeah? M&M's?
Yes, we got M&M's. Happy Easter to us all.
Yeah, that Randy Rabbit, I tell ya. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we for sure found the treasure pretty good. Yeah. Okay, come on, let's eat them. Happy Easter to all of us. Come on, let's eat them.
Yeah, let's eat. Yeah, let's eat them for dessert. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Happy Easter to us. Bon appetit for us. Yeah.
Oh, Johnson, high five.
Yeah, high five.
Yeah, good boy.
Thank you. Wait! This video isn't over just yet. Okay, now follow me.
Butler, the other M&M commercial, he forgot. You gonna tell him?
Huh? What, Gorgon? Oh, yes. I'm about to tell him that right now.
Awesome. Okay.
Master, there's one more M&M commercial you forgot to...
It's okay, Butler. I was gonna talk about it anyways.
Oh, so you were gonna tell about that?
Butler, did you tell him already?
Yeah, he knows.
Oh, okay. Okay, will you two let me do this, please?
Okay, I'll leave you to it, Master. Don't worry. I'll leave you to it.
All right, leave you to it. Thank you. Okay. Now, one more thing before this video ends. I will quickly go through the sequel to the M&M commercial, of where, the M&Ms encounter Santa. Here we go. Okay, I had no idea there was a sequel to the famous and most popular M&M commercial where the M&Ms get startled seeing Santa. Basically, after Santa passes out, and so does the red M&M, the yellow M&M has to save Christmas by riding Santa's sleigh, dropping off the presents to the houses, etc., etc. But it turns out that the yellow M&M was dropping off the wrong presents at the wrong houses. But at the end of the commercial, everybody in the neighborhood gives one another their actual Christmas gifts, if you get what I'm saying. And it actually is pretty touching and a very nicely well done commercial. And for it being a sequel to one of their most popular commercials, or specifically one of their most popular holiday commercials, I guess you can say. Well, pretty much. So, there you go. Now we're done. So, Mordecai, you up for doing the next one? Shut up.
Oh. Greetings, viewers. Yes, I know. What a way to start off this video. Hey, if any of you are doing a reaction video to this, if you're doing a reaction, to this video, Mr. Mindblocks? Yeah, you read the title, okay? But here's the thing. I'm not in this a lot, okay? Sure, I'm gonna at least talk and such, give some of my thoughts, but one thing is, after the last few videos I did of me giving my thoughts, etc., I'm taking a break. I even told my friends Croc and Grizz about this, and they were like, yeah, it's okay. If you want to take a break, take a break, okay? And I am. That's right, you read the title. Daniel Cook and Emily Yeung. Alright, I'll tell you about them. Now, I remember back in the good old days when Disney Junior was called Playhouse Disney, there were these two kids that would pop up, I guess during commercial break or something, you know, of Playhouse Disney. And they would be doing some adventures, you know, being taught, you know, things and such. From, you know, policemen, firemen, museums, you know, dinosaurs, you know, poetries, swimming, the Blue Men, you name it. But because I am exhausted, I am not in the best of the mood / motivation to do this, I am gonna pass this on to a couple of friends of mine. But I'm still gonna be, even though I'm still gonna be a part of it and share some of my thoughts, okay? So, I just need to, choose and see which ones, you know, which one of my friends will do this for me.
Did someone call for assistance?
Oh. Hey, Max.
Hey, Mordecai. I heard that you were looking for, you know, somebody to help you with this, you know? And why not? I'm up for it.
Sure, fine. You can join in.
Ah, thank you.
Well, it's gonna be more than just... It has to be more than just one of you. Just one, okay? It can't just be Max. Somebody else has to do this too, you know.
Hey, guys!
Oh. Carl.
Ah. Can I join in with Max as well?
Sure. You can join Max.
Awesome, thanks.
And I guess it wouldn't hurt if...
Hello, Master. Max. Carl.
Oh, Butler.
Hey, Butler. Hey, Butler.
Well, why not? I decided to join in as well, you know? Make it 4.
Okay, whatever. All 3 of you, and along with me, let's get this started and over with. Just roll the intro.
All right, let's get started. Here we go.
Enjoy the intro.
So, of course, we're starting off with Daniel Cook at the police station, and I'm sure this one is something special for you, Carl, because, hey, you're a policeman. Yeah, that's true. Well, let's not waste any time. Let's dive into the first one. Okay, here we go. Whoop-de-doo.
I think you're going to learn a lot today, because as you can see, right now you're on a police boat. You can see behind you all the other police boats we have down here at the Marine Unit, but we don't only use boats, we use other types of vehicles, right?
Yeah.
We have motorcycles, we have cars, we
The
even
most
have...
common one is the car.
Is the car, that's right.
Well, of course that's the car. Hey, I was about to say that. Of course it's the car. Well, I said it first. No, I was gonna say it first. Will you both shut up and let's continue?
Let's go on inside, okay?
Hey, Carl, you use a car, don't you? Well, of course I do. That's my main police vehicle. Just making sure.
Yeah, I think a car suits you, Carl.
We're inside the cabin. Now the first thing we have to do is customary. You have to introduce yourself and say hello to the captain. And this is Officer Trapper.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Okay.
Of course you have to introduce yourself to the captain. You know, I remember a few times, I think, you know, when me and my friends, we were on a Disney cruise, we got to meet the captain. Doesn't everybody get to meet a captain once in a while?
Daniel, why do you think police cruisers have the lights on the roof?
To warn people that they're going really fast to an emergency.
That's right. Very good.
Do you ever stop people with the lights?
Absolutely. Have your parents ever been pulled over before?
No.
No, eh? They're lucky.
At least not that I've seen.
Not that you've seen.
That's a good one. I love this kid.
This is Daniel Cook. I'm a case of the noisy party.
So I assume this is where, you know, they, like, practice or, you know, I don't know what the word is, but it's there somewhere. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, yeah. Because, for, practicing and training Daniel as a policeman.
Yes, that's pretty good. I got nothing really to say there, but you guys, what they said.
We got a complaint, though, that you've got a noisy party.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it was my friends. They left.
They left?
Just me.
Just you now?
Just me.
Yeah?
They left him.
Oh, brother.
And he decides to go on a rampage, that kind of stuff. Rocking the picnic table. Okay, jumping into this, I totally forgot it was a policeman doing that, because it had been quite a while since I'd seen this episode, and it was a policeman rocking the picnic table. Wooden picnic table, you get the idea.
Thank you, Rich, for teaching me about the police. It was fun.
No problem.
I was trying to think of what my favorite part was, but it was all my favorite part.
Now with that out of the way, let's come to Emily Yeung, where she goes to an amusement park.
Oh yeah, this one ought to be fun.
Okay, the amusement park. What kind of amusement park is this? Oh, that's the name of the amusement park. My mistake, I didn't really notice the words there. Just continue.
Are you ready for the bumper boats?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you know how they work?
You keep them directly in front of you, and if you turn them, you turn yourself, and then you can go around.
Oh, those look a lot of fun. I would love to do one of the... I'd love to ride on that kind of ride. Yeah, me too, Max.
Yeah, those seem a lot of fun to do. I would love to ride on those kind of rides too.
This is Emily Yeung on a water ride.
Now we come to a water ride. Oh, yeah.
He's putting the wood in the fireplace.
Yeah.
Look, a deer.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Wow, they couldn't really make them move or anything. They're not even animatronics, they're statues. Oh, brother. Yeah, I agree on that.
Stuff like that can happen at some rides,
And to finish it off, we have a water ride. Well, that is, they're in a pool and going down a water slide with a tube.
Yep, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, we did one of those before. Yeah, they were pretty fun.
Thank you so much, Megan, for having fun with me at this amusement park, guys. So much fun.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Come back anytime you want.
And now we go back to Daniel Cook, this time with a fire station. Ah, this ought to be fun.
This helmet's red because it's a captain's helmet. How's that
And
feel?
red's one of my favorite colors.
Is it mine too?
And I think red and black go really well, being the colors of fire helmets. You know what I'm saying?
And then you have to turn that dial, you have to turn it over twice and then turn it back. Do it real quick. 1, 2, and then turn it back. There you go. How was that?
Cool!
Cool?
I want to do it again.
Imagine if you get up that close, and with that alarm going off, the fire truck, yeah, that would really almost make you go deaf, right? Am I right? Let's just keep going.
This is Daniel Cook spraying a fire hose.
What do you think? So turn that. There you go.
Oh, no, that's cool.
That's cool? And then if you turn it the other way, it makes it nice and narrow again. What do you think? We're getting all wet.
Yeah!
Now that'd be a lot of fun to do, am I right?
When the firefighters are in the station and we get a call, it comes through into this room. We get tones on the PA system and we get a computer printout.
Hey, if I can just say this, Carl, do you think you would have been good as a fireman or what you are now and always have been, a policeman?
Well, I don't know. I had been kind of going back and forth if whether I'd be good as a fireman or a policeman. But eventually, I went as a policeman, and you know what? I enjoy being a policeman. I really do.
I just wanted to ask. Get that camera out of my face. Continue!
Hi!
Hey, Daniel.
Down the pole! Go down the pole! Go down the pole!
What were you guys doing? We were imitating what Daniel was doing, him, going "Meow" as he went down the pole. Yeah, for humor.
Come on, isn't that random enough for this video, Master? Oh, please, all of you shut up.
Thank you very much, Sean, for showing me about firefighting. It was fun.
My pleasure. Thank you for visiting us.
Do you think we should join them?
Nah, they got this one.
Alrighty then. Well, let's let them proceed. And now we go back to Emily Young, this time where she gets to meet the Blue Man Group, and this one ought to be pretty good. We all love the Blue Man Group.
Yes, I definitely agree on that. I love the Blue Man Group. They're awesome, definitely.
So again, this ought to be interesting and a lot of fun to watch.
Why do the Blue Man paint themselves blue?
Because we take on a different character.
So that's one of the Blue Man Group. One of the members. He's speaking.
So?
Oh, so because the one that's not, in character as one of the blue men, but the other two are, if you get what I'm saying, The one that's not talks, but the others that are, they talk.
Yeah, I get your point. Yeah, that's a bit strange, but still. It's like, we'll never see them talk when they're in character. Woo! Well, let's just keep going.
This is Emily Young getting blue.
Oh, come on, really?
Come on.
You gotta be kidding me, really? They didn't fully do her as blue girl, you know what I'm saying? With the back of her head, for example.
Yeah, I have to agree. They really didn't fully do her head, you know what I'm saying? Look at the back of her head, for one thing. Holy crap.
Holy crap, that is freaking awesome.
That gooey stuff coming out of their chests. Yeah, that's awesome. It's all colory. Yes, that is too cool.
That was so cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Did you have a good time?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Now, this is my kind of video, where Daniel Cook learns all about dinosaurs, gets to know them, that kind of stuff. Hey, he should come to me, because, hey, I'm a velociraptor.
Hey, just like me, because I'm a T-Rex.
I bet you know what that is. Have a good look. What do you see?
Thanks.
There, big teeth.
Kind of reminds me of saber-toothed cat.
It's a saber-toothed cat, exactly.
Hey, what about my fangs? Don't they look good? Besides the Smilodon? Or saber-toothed tiger? Come on. Oh, who am I kidding?
Who's this?
Oh, looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, you want to come and have a look at the skull right there?
Wow. That's
So what do you think?
big. He's got a big skull.
Well, it'd be nice if there'd be a skeleton of, Velociraptor, which be me.
Oh, calm down, Max.
This is Daniel Cook touching dinosaur bones. I can't believe I get to touch dinosaur bones.
Must be quite something to actually touch a real dinosaur bone.
Oh yeah, definitely, Max.
Yeah, definitely. And for that matter, touch a fossil.
Yeah, you said it.
Seriously? Touching dinosaur bones? That kid has never touched dinosaur bones?
Thank you very much, Julian, for teaching me about dinosaurs.
You're welcome.
It was fun.
Daniel, thanks for coming.
Well, those were 3 of Daniel Cook's and 2 of Emily Young's. Yeah, those were a lot of fun to watch and give our thoughts on.
Oh yes, they were so enjoyable. Those were a lot of fun to watch, definitely.
Oh, thank goodness for that. I really appreciated you guys helping out on this one, joining in and, me still being a part of this and giving some of my thoughts and, my full thoughts on Daniel Cook and Emily Young. Not bad, but still. This is me being exhausted, that kind of stuff, okay? These are very entertaining, and, it's great to see, because, Playhouse Disney introduced us to, these 2 kids. Yeah, definitely. They're really enjoyable, and, because, them having adventures, learning, and, them being taught, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. They're really enjoyable, especially because Daniel Cook and Emily Yeung, and for one thing is, okay, we were first introduced to Daniel Cook, and then a little bit later, we then discovered Emily Yeung, because Playhouse Disney showed Emily Yeung as well.
Yes. You all have a good point, and I couldn't agree more. So, what now?
Well, why not I fix us up something to eat? What do you say?
Oh, yeah, I'm up for some food. Oh, that sounds like a great idea, and besides, I'm actually starting to get a bit hungry.
Okay, I will go start and fix up some food.
All right. Yummy, yummy.
Sounds pretty good.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Gorgon.
Huh? What? Oh, what is it, Johnson?
Well, listen, I was wondering, what do you want for dinner in particularly? We can go out and get something.
Oh, well, I haven't really thought of what I want for dinner, but yeah, I'd be up for it, you know.
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask, you know.
Well, hey, again, I'm up for the idea. We can go out and get something, maybe at a fast food restaurant or something. I mean, let me think about it and we can get to doing it.
Okay.
Excuse me, pardon me, gentlemen.
Hey, Mordecai, what are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm about to start the next Mordecai's Thoughts video, you know.
Oh.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yep, this one is going to be a very interesting one, so wish me luck, I guess.
Okay, good luck, I guess. You know, that's all I can say.
Well, good luck, I guess. All right, well, nothing much to do for right now until dinner, so I'll get back to what I'm doing.
All right, well, and as for me, you know, reading this funny comic, you know, comic strip, and, you know, I'll think of what we can eat, so just let me read and think, you know. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, this comic strip, oh, this is so funny in the back of it.
Greetings, everybody. That's right. Today's episode of Mordecai's Thoughts, we're going to be looking at some weird and strange pet commercials. You know what I'm saying? Some very strange ones, might I add. Ones that I find very strange. Just, you know, you may agree with me. Some of you may or may not agree with me on some of these pet commercials that I find very weird and just, what? And I'm not going to be doing that much. I'm going to be talking about the ones that I've seen and the ones I've picked for this video, you know. My top picks for this video, my top picks of strange pet commercials. You get the idea. Let's start with the first one. Now, the first one we're looking at comes straight from Japan. And, yeah, and it's something that has to do with Calbee or something like that. Just watch these clips.
コンソメパンチポンチじゃないよコンソメパンチうまさが効いてるコンソメパンチコンソメパンチ
What? Yeah, see, didn't I tell you one of these pet commercials are so strange, etc.? You get the idea.
コンソメパンチポンチじゃないよコンソメパンチうまさが効いてるコンソメパンチコンソメパンチ
Oh gosh. Nothing really much to say, but it's so bizarre. Next one.
Hello?
Ah, yes, we remember this one, now don't we? The parrots saying, "What's up?" It is pretty funny and such, you know, but to think, this all started with that Bud Light commercial, and then Scary Movie did it, and now we get this. And heck, you remember back in the days, the good old days of YouTube, when people were making videos using the audio from the commercial of "What's up?" in random videos like Mario and Pikachu were saying it, SpongeBob, Munchkins from the Great Movie Ride were saying it. You get the idea. You know, I would expect that Imagineers did that, you know, at the Great Movie Ride, don't you think? But overall, it is a pretty strange commercial, but in a funny way. For being funny and such, you know. Next one.
The Enterprise and Millennium Falcon at battle. The Enterprise is coming in hot. No, the Millennium Falcon is... the Enterprise just crashed into the Millennium Falcon. Chaos. Epic battle between two popular ships. Yeah, that's right. You're seeing what you're seeing. Isn't that random enough for you in this video? I mean, just why not?
Okay, this one I really don't remember, but how does this go again? What? What?
Let's crush ya. Let's crush ya.
What?
We'll crush ya.
What did I just watch? Oh, God, it's one of those commercials. Just so stupid and strange and cheap. You get the idea. That's all I can say about this commercial. Next one. Okay, now we come to something that's pretty good and that's nostalgic. This commercial, K9 Advantix, and that song that plays.
There may be bugs on some you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me.
I've got really nothing much to say, and yeah, I don't know why I included this in this video of weird pet commercials. It's not weird and all, but, you know, hey, why not add in a pet commercial that's pretty good? You know what I'm saying? Just, you know. I remember seeing it, you know, and I remember watching some of the good old shows. Maybe, say, Cartoon Network or Disney Channel, I don't know. But I do remember it pretty well. It had been a while since I've seen this commercial. And, you know, it's a nostalgic and a memorable commercial. That's all I need to say. Next one.
So it's a hot day out, and you're sweating. And honestly, you stopped caring about hiding your pit stains hours ago.
Aha! At long last, I talk about something that has Emma Kenny in it. And hello, dear sweet Emma. We meet at last. Now, these ones, these are a handful of PETA videos, you know, advertisements that star none other than Emma Kenny. Now, the first one we're talking about is, you know, Emma Kenny tells us what she thinks of people who leave dogs in hot cars.
But dogs left in hot cars have no way out.
You got that right.
That's basically like putting your pup in a toaster oven.
Okay, whoa, where did that come from?
I mean, no one in their right mind would leave a baby in a hot car.
Yeah, she's got a point.
A person would have to be entirely thoughtless, completely heartless, and utterly shameless.
Oh, God, really?
So while you were safely inside ordering your obnoxiously long iced coffee order, Death could be knocking on your car's scalding hot door.
You know, I would expect Death from Family Guy to pop up.
I have an order for a negligent dog owner. Actually, you don't deserve it.
Okay, clearly I would expect Emma to do that if I would come across her working at a Starbucks.
So come on, people, please. Please leave your dogs out of hot cars.
Jeez Louise, Emma. Okay, now the next one, titled Emma Kenny Tells It Like It Is, F for Censored. And literally the word censor is in the title because, well, they added in the bleeps.
Billions of coyotes, foxes, rabbits, minks, raccoons, and other animals are killed for their fur every single year.
But can't, like, fur coats or stuff like that be done in a different way? I don't see why not.
Imagine if your leg got crushed or cut to the bone in a steel trap.
Holy cow, why, that's a fox in a trap? Holy crap.
Did you know that much of the fur in the US comes from China, where millions of cats and dogs are bludgeoned, hanged, bled to death, and skinned alive for their fur?
I didn't know that, and I want to ignore it.
Their fur is often mislabeled as coming from another species, so you can never be sure who you are wearing.
I take it, Emma, you don't go to, say, stores like Cabela's. For me, because, well, we go to Cabela's for different reasons, you know, for hiking, camping, you get the idea.
So forget fur. In fact, fur.
Ha! There, you see? Censored. There you go, and which being in the title.
And that's what huge names in the fashion industry are saying too, like Gucci, Armani, Michael Kors, and hundreds of other designers.
In which I am not familiar with and not know any single one of them.
Shopping fur-free is super easy, affordable, and très chic.
Ah, so I guess I was right. Fur, clothing, and such in a different way, you know. Free fur? Is that right? Oh, yes, we remember these pretty good too, right? Well, a bit similar to, you know, with the one that we just played. There ain't no bugs on me. This one is with a family of dogs who, you know, drive a car and so on. I remember these pretty good, and they're very well done, but in a weird good way, if you get what I'm saying. Just like the last one we did. I remember catching these on TV a couple of times, and they're not too bad and quite enjoyable. Nothing really much to say, but yeah, I think I established it pretty good. Next one. Well, that's it. That's all I'm pretty much doing for this video. And that's all I could really find. If there are more that I really don't know of, hey, let me know. I'd be willing to do more of these. If there are any more weird pet commercials, I mean. Ugh. And by the way, I am actually scared of Emma. It's like she's staring into my soul or something.
Hey, Master, what do you want me to do with these, the goldfish? Because they are for your next video, right? Mordecai's thoughts on the goldfish commercials, you know? Oh, oopsie.
Thanks a lot, Butler. Greetings, everyone. It is I, Mordecai the Wacky Vampire, and I just felt like, you know, doing a small video, you know? My small thoughts, you name it. Something a bit short, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like what you've seen of my thoughts. Just, you know, you get the idea. Basically, and yes, you read the title, basically my thoughts on some vampires, you know, from movies, that kind of stuff, you know? So let's first start with the one and only Count Dracula. Specifically, the Dracula played by legendary horror icon Bela Lugosi. Oh, he's such an icon, you know? How could you not love him? And he's one of my heroes, one of my inspirations. You get the idea. I admire him very well. I even did a video wishing him a happy birthday. It was, I want to say, about 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But I did a video, I know I did, wishing him a happy birthday. Then there's also Christopher Lee, another horror icon, who played Count Dracula. Oh, him and Peter Cushing in a movie together where Peter Cushing was battling off Count Dracula, and he, you know, he killed Dracula by having him get into the sunlight, you know, burning to a crisp, you know what I'm saying? Oh, whoa, that was epic. And then there's also Nosferatu, the original silent movie vampire. And yet there was a biographical film about the actor who played Nosferatu. Nosferatu, my mistake. And Willem Dafoe, he did a pretty good job. And speaking of which, speaking of Nosferatu, we also have Nos482 from Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Oh, he's a good one too. I remember him because, you know, he was voiced by Craig Ferguson. Yep, that's right. A space robot vampire, I guess you can say. It's freaking awesome. Besides, hey, it's Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. What can you say? And let me see, who else am I missing? Oh, yes. Professor Snape kinda counts, because apparently I found out that J.K. Rowling herself said that Snape is a vampire. She's Snape is basically the Wizarding World version of a vampire, basically. That's what I heard, okay, from that and what J.K. Rowling said. And then there's also, let me see, oh yes, Dracula from the movie Dracula, played by Luke Evans. Luke was pretty good as Dracula. I actually quite enjoyed that film. And if only, and as the people behind The Mummy, their attempt to have the Dracula film be part of the Dark Universe. Come on. That would have been perfect, and it would have been a total waste if they, it's a total waste now that apparently it's not part of the Dark Universe. Give me a break. Both films were done by Universal Pictures. Give me a frickin' break. And also, a few more that I can think of. Well, there's Edward from the Twilight films. Not that much, although I'll give props to Robert Pattinson. He is a tremendous and great actor. And he's, pretty good playing a vampire, you know what I'm saying? I remember seeing a little of the Twilight films. Both me and my good friend Jack the Wolf. Hey, 'cause Twilight, that's about both vampires and werewolves, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there you go. And Taylor Lautner as the wolf, Let's see what Jack the Wolf has to say about Taylor Lautner playing a wolf. And finally, I think I saved the best for last. Count Von Count from Sesame Street. Oh, I look up to him very well, right next to Bela Lugosi. Count Von Count inspires me. You can tell, because, hey, I'm a vampire puppet, too. Count Von Count, he is such an icon, and definitely one of the best characters of Sesame Street. He's a vampire, and he loves to count. And his laugh, his signature laugh, never gets old, The Count Von Count is the best. I'll tell you that. So, that's pretty much it. Those are all the vampires I can think of and that I wanted to talk about. This was just a mini Mordecai's Thoughts video, if you get what I'm saying. Pretty much. Thank you all for watching. I will return with another Mordecai's Thoughts, which actually is going to be goldfish commercials. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Greetings, viewers. It is I, Mordecai the Wacky Vampire, and I'm back with another one of these type of Mordecai's Thoughts videos. Very similar, and just like how, my thoughts on movie and TV vampires turned out. And in response to Mr. Mindblocks, yes, I will admit, because I got to say, how did I forget to include Dracula in, in the last Mordecai's Thoughts video, my thoughts video, excuse me, Dracula from Hotel Transylvania, because that's what this video is. My thoughts on the Hotel Transylvania films. And hey, seeing as how the fourth film is coming up very soon, why not do something Hotel Transylvania? And especially for me, because hey, I'm a vampire. And don't get me wrong, I love the Hotel Transylvania films. The first one, I got to say, it's pretty good, because this is where it all begins. Dracula and, Mavis, all the other characters from Wayne, Frank, Murray, and Griffin, and the introduction of Johnny, because, in the first film, monsters are still terrified of humans. They don't know what they're like these days. And Drac doesn't know that either. And of course, it's, Johnny being revealed to be a human, because he was in disguise as a monster as one of Frankenstein's cousins, second-hand cousin, need I say. The second film, Hotel Transylvania 2, this is where, Johnny and Mavis, they're married now, and they're soon to have a kid in which they have a boy named Dennis, and Dracula hopes that he becomes a vampire, checking his teeth, his fangs, and then, because throughout most of the film, Dracula, Wayne, Frank, and Murray, Griffin, and along with Dennis, they go out and do some stuff. And, we also get the introduction and first appearance of Dracula's father, voiced by none other than Mel Brooks. Hey, because, Mel Brooks, he had previously done something monstery, because he did Young Frankenstein, and he did that one movie that actually was his last film that he ever directed, Dracula, starring Leslie Nielsen. I don't know if anybody would remember that. But anyways, so yeah, Mel Brooks, he's the voice of Grandpa Drac, And also, in the second film, the relationship between Dennis and Winnie, it was very nice. They make a cute couple. And in the third film, which being Hotel Transylvania, vacation, they were on a cruise, okay? Now, I will admit, that was pretty good too. Monsters on a cruise ship, and we also get the introduction of new characters. A female captain in which Drax zings over. Yeah, because, the term zing, Drax zinged, you get the idea. And Van Helsing, he's in this too. And, now he's in this motor kind of steampunk machine, keeping him alive, I assume. And then, also, you have this Kraken. They make their way to Atlantis. Ha ha. And of course, more on the relationship of Dennis and Winnie. Still pretty good, It's a bit of a shame because I found out, from the trailer of the fourth film, they're still kids. Why couldn't they just be a bit older, Ah, well. But yeah, and the relationship with Dracula and the female captain, I forget her name, but pretty good, of course. And, the big battle between Van Helsing and Dracula. Van Helsing putting the Kraken under a spell with some sheet of music, and Johnny using his own music, like songs, to break the spell. And it all comes down to that one song, That's a good song. And that somehow manages to really break the curse on the Kraken. I will admit that was funny. Not to mention, at the end of the third film, Dracula proposes to the female captain. And that's where it ends. Now, in the fourth film, I hope as though, because that was a big thing that happened at the end of the third film. Dracula proposes. That cannot be left out. I will tell you that. It just can't be. Come on. And, after seeing the official trailer, we didn't even get an appearance of the captain herself, But who knows, we didn't get that much, and it's a trailer, so, But at least we got Van Helsing, so why not her? Ah, well, I guess with all that being said, the first 3 Hotel Transylvania films, my thoughts on them, they're really good, and I am for sure looking forward to the fourth film, and which is supposed to be the final installment in the Hotel Transylvania franchise. This will be very interesting. The monsters, they start turning into humans, and as for Johnny, he turns into a monster. It's like switched around, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I especially love it where we see Wayne, Murray, Frank, and Griffin. We see how they look in human form. And we get to see Griffin, no longer an invisible man. That is pretty good. He's like this big, fat, chubby guy with glasses and that kind of hairstyle, whatever it's called, if there's a name for it, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to the fourth film, and you guys let me know if you are too. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed another one of my thoughts videos. Hopefully soon, that video of my thoughts on the goldfish commercials, that will be coming pretty soon, as well as my thoughts on something Monsters, Inc., to get all hyped and prepared and to celebrate the release of Monsters at Work. You'll get the idea. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. I'll stay tuned for more new Mordecai's Thoughts videos on the way and more new puppet videos coming up pretty soon. Bye-bye. Greetings everyone. Welcome to another Mordecai's Thoughts. Yes, and that's right, you read the title, and in celebration of Monsters at Work, but I'm just waiting on Gorgon to bring it in.
Hey, Mordecai, I got it. I got it right here, the read-along DVD.
Ah, yes, there it is. Thank you very much, Gorgon.
Oh, hey, you're very welcome. Well, I'll just go ahead and pop the disc in.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be really exciting and for us celebrating Monsters at Work. And, hey, what do you think of my hat, Mordecai?
Looks okay on you.
Why not? I thought it'd be fun to wear this. Well, anyways, I'll let you get back to what you're doing. See you later, Mordecai.
Okay, well, without further ado, let's get started. But before we get started, I'm pretty sure you're wondering, why am I doing a
thoughts video on say, you know, giving my thoughts on a DVD read-along Disney thing, etc. Well, because my response on that? What the heck? Okay, so, this is gonna be a little bit different. You're gonna be seeing this from my point of view, okay? So, we're going to look through this. You know what? Let me see. Well, let's look through the story, okay? Okay, I'm not gonna play the entire...
Now hear and read the story in English. Press audio or subtitle on your DVD remote control to change languages during the story.
Okay, I had to shut up there. I'm not gonna let the entire story play. I'm just gonna at least skip through some of this stuff. And I'll also point out some stuff. That's Dom DeLuise doing the narration. Whoa! Look at this right here. Okay, this stilled image of obviously supposed to be Bile. He has his mouth open. We see his teeth. That was not in the movie. What's up with that? Is there a deleted footage or something where he was preparing to roar? I do not know. Or if this was specifically created for this Monsters Inc. read-along. You tell me.
But the boy's scream scared the monster.
Okay, let me skip through some of this here. Oh yeah, have you noticed the words aren't showing up here? It's kind of strange. I mean, I don't have the subtitles turned on. You know, the DVD just automatically does that. Oh, look at this right here.
Well, I don't think that thing could have gone any worse.
Look at this right here. You see this image right here? It's like the reflection, like the lighting. It's actually, it's like orange and such. That's because if you remember, and as some footage plays right here as I'm talking, it was originally supposed to be, you know, the restaurant, Harryhausen's. It was actually going to explode, a big fireball, mushroom cloud, yada yada yada. But that all changed due to the events of 9/11, and instead they, you know, changed it to, you know, a plasma cloud, you know, a force field and so on. And speaking of Harryhausen's, with Monsters at Work, you know, I can now play this clip and a reference to Harryhausen.
We can go back to Harryhausen's?
No, me and Sully have been banned for life.
There you go. That's so funny. Okay, anyways, back to this. I'm going to still skip through some of this stuff. Even though some of the dialogue here is a bit different than how they said it in the film. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Sprandal in the hole just as Celia approached.
Michael Wazowski.
That's not okay. So that's a different take, I guess, of when Jennifer Tilly was, you know, doing her lines and said Michael Wazowski.
Last night was one of the worst nights of my entire life. Bar none.
I love Celia. She's such a good character. You know, it's really funny because oh, this right here. Check this out. Look at this part right here. Watch Sully's eyes.
And began bouncing on her bed. Suddenly, a large box flew up from behind the bed and trapped.
His eyes are moving up and down. Speaking of which, I don't know why it's not in the read-along, but we don't cut. It doesn't mention Celia anymore. You know, just I do not get it. Oh, look at that image. That's obviously from one of the advertisements, I want to say. The lights didn't go out if you just saw, you know, that trailer park.
She's home now. Just leave her alone. I can't do that. She's seen too much. I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die, and I'll silence anyone who gets in my way.
A bit different right there of how Waterloo said it, you know. I hope you get my point. But okay, let's wrap this up. Let's look at the rest of the stuff on the read-along. Let's do the games, shall we?
You will now play the Behind the Door game. Use the numbers on your remote control
to open the doors and place the movie scenes in the correct order.
Okay, let's get to it, shall we? It's quite a fun game, as to what I heard. Do the correct story, like match. Of what goes on, you know? Then comes in the abominable snowman. And then number 2, Sully making his way back, and you see right there the screen can filling up. Okay. Right here. I swear, like, I must have... no, I don't think so. Like, I feel that sometimes the scare can would empty, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yep, it's this scene right here with... Whoops. Wrong one. Oh, yeah, see? Oh, I thought the can... It did empty at first, but then it's back where it was. Yeah, if you get a mistake wrong, like Randall pops up. Wrong one. And I pressed the wrong one again. See? Yep, there's Randall. I need to pay attention. There we go. Oh yes, this one right here. It's this one right here. So you get the idea of what this game is like. Okay, give me the next door. It's number 1. The CDA removing the sock from George's back. Okay, what's the next one? I forget. Oh yes, this part. Boo has a meltdown. Yeah, number 2, where Mike snatches it from Boo. And then number 1, Boo starts to cry. And this scene with the garbage. Yes, this right here. And then this. And the can is full. And then Mike comes out and gives a thumbs up. Game over. So there you go. Then there's also vocabulary.
You will now hear and read the vocabulary in English. To learn these words in other languages, press the number on your remote control that corresponds with the appropriate flag.
Okay, then.
Girl.
And you see right there the numbers?
Helmet.
You can learn it in different languages.
Eyes.
Like, okay, I'll show you. Number 8, it takes you to the menu.
Eyes.
Augen.
In German, and this.
Yeux.
In French.
Occhi.
Occhi. Now that's easy.
Ojos.
Spanish. How did this one go again?
Occhi.
It's in Italian. Occhi. Okay then. Now let me, I will go to the rest if it, can I, okay, there we go.
Teeth. Door. Doorknob.
Doorknob.
Television.
Oh wait, I want to hear what it sounds like with television, different languages.
Fernseher.
Okay. French.
Télévision.
Televisio. Okay. Okay.
Televisore.
Televisore. That's about right.
Televisor.
So all of the language, saying in different languages still has that in there. This tela, you know. Television, you get the idea?
Television.
You will not believe this, but also... Oh yeah, armchair.
Drawing.
But toilet is in here.
Car. Factory. Bell.
Yeah, the bell.
Chart.
Chart.
Map.
Okay, where's the toilet?
Locker.
It's close.
Toilet.
Yeah, toilet. What does it sound like in different languages?
Toilette.
Okay then.
Toilette.
Well, okay, that's...
Water.
Water? Really? In Italian? Huh, who'd have thought?
Inodoro.
Inodoro, okay. Let's go ahead and exit out. Oh yes, videos. Watch the video of the making of Monsters, Inc. Scream Factory Favorites. The Writers in the Sky. Now, I swear I saw this on YouTube, like somebody uploaded the film of this, but I don't know why they took it off. I don't know, because I swear I saw it on YouTube and then it was gone. Well, somebody can upload it, you know? But, yeah. It's pretty good, so... And shows look for these Disney/Pixar albums. Monsters, Inc. Scream Factory Favorites, and Woody's Roundup featuring Riders in the Sky. And the songs in this, too.
You will now hear and read these songs in English. Press audio or subtitle on your DVD remote control to change languages during the song.
Yep, and the songs that this has. If I Didn't Have You, Under the Bed, and It's Our Job. Now, number 2 and 3 are from Riders in the Sky, and with I Didn't Have You, well, of course, you have Mike and Sully singing it. Not Riders in the Sky. I mean, they did their version of that. Okay, 2 more. The Magical World of Disney. These are just trailers for, like, movies and albums and other other games. Search the web. And it says this.
To connect to these Disney websites on the internet, please place the DVD in the DVD-ROM drive on your computer and follow the easy directions in your instructions manual.
Yep. So you have to insert it in the computer. Maybe we can do that and do another video on this, you know? But for now, that's just, you know, we were looking through everything that's on the menu, from the story, the songs, videos, vocabulary, Magical World of Disney, search the web, excuse me, and game. So yeah. So my thoughts on this, well, it seems like a pretty fun DVD read-along game for little kids, definitely. And yep, that's pretty much all I got to say. It's really good, and it's Monsters, Inc. Give me a break. Well, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
Hey!
Hey, we were left out. Yeah, I mean, you know, we're monsters too. Oh, wait a minute, we're not. We're on camera. We're in the video. Yeah. Yeah, we're monsters too. Yeah. We love Monsters at Work as well. Yeah, we love it. Yeah. And as for me, Jerry, I'm a monster too, and yeah, I love Monsters at Work as well. I knew Chad and Joe would be doing this. Typical of them.
Greetings everyone, welcome back to another one of my thoughts videos. I don't know, why not? I want to talk about / give my thoughts on the Trix Rabbit / the Trix cereal commercials. Ah yes, the Trix cereal commercials starring the Trix Rabbit himself. Who doesn't know and love these commercials? That funny and silly and innocent rabbit who just, all he wants is a bowl of Trix cereal, and every single time in every commercial, the kids would never let him have it. I mean, just seriously, and to what they say in the commercials every single time. So, yeah, either they're little brats or, I don't know, what did he ever do to these kids? You tell me. So, for this thoughts video, we're going to be looking at a couple of Trix Rabbit commercials, starting with the very first one. So, this all started with the very first Trix commercial in 1959. And check out the animation here, and yeah, even the Trix Rabbit's voice, you know, very different to what we know of the Trix Rabbit today.
I have a problem. I'm a rabbit, and rabbits are supposed to love carrots, but ew.
Well, since when did you not like carrots?
Silly rabbit, Trix are for kids.
Okay, when did these kids all of a sudden look like Charlie Brown characters? No, how about this? Trix are for kids, you blockheaded rabbit! Oh well, this was from 1959 and the start of the Trix cereal commercials with the Trix Rabbit. You know, it's okay, and you know, for its time, and you know, cause after all, it was you know, the Trix Rabbit's debut in the Trix cereal commercials.
Trix are for kids.
Now here's one from the 1960s, and it's where the Trix Rabbit is dreaming.
Here I come, Trix.
What? Wait a minute. Look, pause that. Look very closely. Look at his lips. And is that a unibrow? Does he have a frickin' unibrow? What is up with that?
Silly rabbit, Trix are for kids.
Huh?
Yikes! Even in a commercial, you know, the kids still get to the rabbit and telling him that Trix are for kids. Wow. Well, all I can say is a funny commercial, and, you know, especially for the Trix Rabbit dreaming. Okay, now let's go to the 1970s, and this one has to do with Hawaii.
The right disguise will get me some.
How are they not going to know it's you? You're in a frickin' hula skirt and with a flower on your ear.
Aloha Trix in raspberry red, lemon yellow, orange, woo!
It's the rabbit!
How did you not know it was him in the first place? This one's fine, and, you know, because, set in Hawaii, like it's Hawaii themed, just, you know, it's okay, I like it. Ah, yes, and this is a good one. Wait till you see who guest starred in 2 Trix commercials.
What that rabbit needs is a Tricky in disguise.
Yep, Bugs Bunny himself. Who'd have thought, because you'd see Bugs Bunny and the Trix Rabbits, you know, together in a Trix commercial. And of course, Bugs Bunny, he's helping the Trix Rabbit getting tricks. And in the second commercial, you know, the disguise that the Trix Rabbit has, you know, he's disguising himself as Bugs Bunny, doesn't turn out so well at the end, and yikes, even Bugs Bunny enjoys his misery.
I prefer a happy ending.
Oh yeah, and this is where we come into the Trix yogurt commercials. And this one from 1999, this is where, you know, the kids, they eat the Trix yogurt and everything starts turning to color.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Gosh, not even the rabbit can have Trix yogurt? Nothing that has Trix to it?
Delicious Trix yogurt from Yoplait. It's colorful fun.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. This was from 2005, and this was another Trix yogurt commercial, and this one was centering around a magic show.
Oh no, you don't! The rabbit is gone!
No, not surprising.
I guess these were cool, you know, magic Trix cups, you know. You can make a picture of the rabbit disappeared, etc.
Tricked out of Trix again.
You're not even miserable in that commercial. You're just like, oh well, maybe next time.
Oh yeah, and I remember these too. Another Trix yogurt commercial. This time centering around Trix tunes.
There he goes!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait a minute. Is that, one of the daughters from Last Man Standing? Huh, who knew?
Secret password, please. Take the password from your Trix yogurt, enter the password into the computer, and voila.
Okay, did anybody not think that, you know, this was like this rabbit right here was like a Lola Bunny wannabe or something? I know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, let's just keep going. And actually, believe it or not, there are actually a handful of Trix tunes episodes, you know, of, I guess, the Trix rabbit as a superhero. I remember watching these, but, you know, can't really remember that much on them, because it's been quite a while since I had seen them. But overall, the commercial of, like, Trix tunes and entering the password, blah, 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 on TrixWorld.com, they're okay. They're not too bad.
Hey, every cup has a secret password, kids.
Oh, gosh. And, you know, up to the 2010s, a bit of a change to the Trix commercials and with the Trix rabbit. Like, the Trix rabbit had a new design and just, even on the frickin' cereal boxes. Oh my gosh. I liked his old look, like from the early 2000s. You know, the one that, you know, you guys grew up with, and I know I did too. Just, oh my gosh. Why? Just why? Oh yeah, I remember seeing this too. The Trix rabbit acting like a rock and roll singer, you know, Wild Berry Rock. And of course, when the song's over, you know what is said.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Of course, obvious. Every commercial, you know, they always, you know, that's another thing too. They always find a way of, you know, how, you know, for the kids to say the famous words, silly rabbit, Tricks are for kids. Oh well, this commercial's funny and okay. Next one. Okay, I've saved the best for last, because this one is a Got Milk commercial starring the Trix rabbit, because in this, he is this close, just this close, to finally getting his hands on the Trix cereal, about to eat it. But all of a sudden...
Got milk?
Oh, that hurts so bad. I feel so bad for the Trix rabbit. And the look on his face, you hear that squealing and in his voice, you know what I'm saying? A very good and well done Got Milk commercial, because it makes absolute freaking sense. With the Trix rabbit, you know, milk and cereal. You name it. It's a good commercial. I love it. It's good. Well, that's about it for me. Those are all the commercials I, you know, wanted to include for this thoughts video, and yeah, again, why not? I felt like doing a thoughts video on the Trix rabbit / the Trix commercials. Just imagine, like, you know, for once the Trix rabbit could actually have the cereal. That's all he wants. if there's a theory or if anything as to why he doesn't get the cereal, and if he did anything to the kids, I'm telling you. Well, anyways, leave comments as always, and hey, let me know what you thought of my thoughts on the Trix Rabbit / Trix commercials. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye. Now, on to the next one. Hey, Mordecai! Yes, master? Prepare for, plans for the next, Mordecai's Thoughts video. From Goldfish, a tribute to Conan, something to do with Star Wars, I could go on. You got it, master. You realize you, kind of spoiled a couple? Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another one of my Thoughts videos. And after the last one talking about the Trix Rabbit / Trix commercials, well, why not do another one of these? This time being the Honey Nut Cheerios B. And of course with the Honey Nut Cheerios cereal. Why not? Now, who doesn't remember some of those great Honey Nut Cheerios commercials? I'd say for those of us, in the early 2000s, and even up to when the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee was named Buzz Bee. Yep, they were some of the best commercials, and we're gonna be looking through some of them, including, say, some of the ones, from the 90s, etc. Just, you get the idea. And after the first commercial, which being the very first commercial that introduced the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee, the rest of them I'll be talking about will just be random ones, okay? So, anyways, let's get started. Now, I'm pretty sure this could be the first ever commercial with the debut of the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee, but this comes from 1980, and gosh, listen to this song that plays. It's totally 80s or 70s, late 70s, just listen.
There's another kind of Cheerios waiting in your breakfast bowl. It's a honey of an oat. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
See what I mean? Well, what can I say? This probably is, and if I'm correct, the first ever commercial to feature the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee. It's fine, and, for when it was released. Ah, ha, 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 yes. Can't, forget about this one. The holiday commercial of the Honey Nut Cheerios, where, the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee, or, you want to call him Buzz, he gives, the cereal to none other than Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, but Honey Nut Cheerios blends golden honey and crunchy nuts.
I said, did you say honey and nuts?
I'd say one of Honey Nut Cheerios' best commercials, don't you think? Especially, for the holiday season. Well, not much to say, but this is a really good and classic and beloved Honey Nut Cheerios commercial, for the holiday season. Oh, and of course, can't forget about this one. This one featuring Hulk Hogan. I'd say he and Andre the Giant were right there as some of the best wrestlers and gentle giants, you know what I'm saying?
It's time you were tempted with a taste of nuts and honey.
Hulk Hogan doesn't eat nuts and honey.
Oh, come on, Hulk. You cannot deny the sweet taste of nuts and honey. Honey Nut Cheerios rocks. Yeah, not bad, huh? Oh well, a pretty good and funny commercial, and hey, with who better than Hulk Hogan, because, even Buzz Bee, at first, trying to be brave and such, It's an okay commercial, and hey, it's Hulk Hogan. What's there to say? Look, how did I not know this existed? A crossover between the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee and Pooh Bear himself, in addition with Tigger.
Say, look, Buddy Bear, a bee. Where there's a bee, there's honey.
Get set to fill your tummy with a taste of golden honey. It's a honey of an oat.
It's a tasty part of this nutritious breakfast. There must be an easier way.
Isn't it mutual for Tigger, because he does and does not like honey? I thought Tiggers don't like honey. Never mind.
I wonder as though that if, you know, the Disney studios and, you know, Disney TV animation, you know, and, you know, doing commercials with the Disney characters, you know, if they actually did do the animation of the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee themselves, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's cool seeing the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee, or Buzz Bee as you want to call him, in the world of Winnie the Pooh and Friends. But overall, it's a pretty nice and cute commercial, you know, and it makes total sense, you know, because having the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee there, and of course, Pooh Bear, because one word, honey. And if you thought that crossover with Pooh and the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee was cute, wait until you see this crossover.
For the taste, the honey sweet taste of Honey Nut Cheerios.
It's the honey nutty part of this complete breakfast.
Hey, Sonic, how can I get as good as you?
Who'd have thought you'd have Buzz Bee and Sonic the Hedgehog together in a Honey Nut Cheerios Bee commercial? Whoa, that's blowing my mind. Not really. No, honest. Well, this clearly was to advertise, you know, the Sonic the Hedgehog games, you know, of when they were released and with this commercial, you know. Not bad, I guess. I mean, it is still cool to see the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee / Buzz Bee and Sonic the Hedgehog teaming up together and in a Honey Nut Cheerios commercial, ain't I right? Okay, first Pooh Bear, then Sonic the Hedgehog, and now we have Garfield. Gosh, what else am I missing? What other crossovers are there? Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse? Basically, in this one, the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee and Garfield, they're like trying to, you know, like who can get to the Honey Nut Cheerios cereal first, you know, and some pretty funny stuff, you know. I don't see why not, because hey, it's Garfield, but with him is the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee. It's okay, I you know, in my opinion, and you know, because it's got Garfield in it, and who doesn't love Garfield, especially if he's going at it against the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee.
And Grandma, what big teeth you have.
Oh, the better to eat you with.
Seriously, Honey Nut Cheerios is doing Red Riding Hood? Where's this gonna go?
I think somebody's hungry.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Ah, figures. It's always the Honey Nut Cheerios cereal, and, you know, that change, and even, you know, it changes the wolf's mind from eating Red Riding Hood.
No, I hate it when this happens.
Ha ha ha.
Because real golden honey makes every oat the irresistible part of this good breakfast. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Sorry, Red. Nothing personal.
Okay, that was kind of funny. Ah, well, it's okay, and, you know, a little bit funny, you know, and as you just heard what the wolf said.
Sorry, Red. Nothing personal.
Breakfast is served.
Oh, another one, and this time being Adam's Family. Are you serious? It's like, no matter what, you know, because these, like, there'd be just random crossovers. Like, okay, you know, the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee with Winnie the Pooh made sense, and say when the Trix Rabbit teamed up with Bugs Bunny. That made sense, too. I mean, what's next? You're gonna have, say, Toucan Sam team up with, boy, I don't know, the band Kiss? Okay, if we're doing another crossover commercial, what's this gonna be? This ought to be pretty good. Just lay it on me. I dare you. What is it? This time. You could be serious. The Honey Nut Cheerios Bee doing a crossover with Godzilla?
Honey with crunchy nuts, part of this complete breakfast. Try 'em!
What are they thinking? Seriously? Ugh, even Godzilla loves the taste of nuts and honey, you know? Because in the beginning of the commercial, he was going on a rampage, but, you know, nuts and honey solves that problem. I'm sure this commercial's okay, you know, just, that's all I gotta say. Continue! Oh, brother, they seriously did a commercial that has to do with, you know, the princess and the frog?
What you doing? When I kiss this frog, he will turn into a handsome prince, and we will live happily ever after.
Wouldn't you rather have some Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah, and Buzz, did you not notice he's wearing a crown? Seriously, did you not notice?
But he's a prince.
But who can say no to real golden honey in every O?
Maybe we should just be friends.
Are you serious? That is a bit stupid to me, seriously. Just be friends? Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? It's settled in this commercial. Buzz B literally destroyed and altered the happily ever after for these two. There is no doubt about it! Well, all I can say is this commercial might seem funny, but to me, you heard what I said loud and clear. Next.
You're not really a prince, are you? No.
Oh, give me a break. Okay, now we're up to the 2000s, and some of the best ones we remember, like this one, you know? Nut Falls, yeah, that's what it is.
I'm coming, baby! Mama! Oh no! Now I'm dropping! Hey, wait! I'm a bee, and bees fly!
I remember this very well, and yeah, doesn't Buzz realize he's a frickin' bee? Bees fly! They have wings! Seriously, Buzz. Yeah, I remember this one very well, and a pretty good commercial, you know? That's all I gotta say. Next. Now, this one, it has to do with Buzz imagining him being a muscular hero, and there's even a bear that he faces off, you know, and, you know, because he's daydreaming and so on. Yeah, I vaguely remember this one. I've really got nothing much to say on it, but I really can't remember if I have seen it or not. Like, maybe, I don't know. It's been years, so, you know, who can blame and argue, you know? Oh well, this commercial's fine, you know? Again, another one of these commercials from the early 2000s that we would all know. Next. Oh yes, and I remember this one. It has to do with pirates. That was my bad impression of doing a pirate, because, yeah, I'm a vampire.
Alright, guys! Hit it! Woohoo! Save the money for our delicious Honey Nut Cheerio cereal!
Yeah, and you know, another thing is, Buzz even had 2 sidekicks, you know? When did that start? I can't remember, but I guess for a while, you know, he had, like, 2 sidekicks with him, you know? Buddies, etc., and them trying to get the honey from the bad guys, you know? Yeah, I vaguely remember that stuff. Again, I remember this very well, and it was a pretty good commercial, and especially because you have pirates. Yo-ho! Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Next. Okay, and now we come to the Honey Nut Cheerios commercials where they're now CG. Seriously, why? Why do they have to do that? What is wrong with hand-drawn animation? Because, especially for the cereal characters, you know? They did that with Toucan Sam. There was a commercial where it translated from hand-drawn animation to CG. I remember that! Wouldn't you? But oh well, this one's okay, you know, only like, say, 29 seconds or something like that, and, you know, cause, one of the bad guys, Yellow Jacket, and he gets defeated quickly, cause, hey, it's Buzz B, what can you say? This commercial's fine, moving on. And more of Buzz B facing off against Yellow Jacket. I remember this one very well, too. He's, Buzz is chasing Yellow Jacket, on the road, and, and that line he says.
Hey, Yellow Jacket, slow down!
And, of course, Yellow Jacket is defeated, Buzz B gets the job done, instantly. Because, again, he's Buzz B. This commercial's okay, in my opinion, some of the CGI Honey Nut Cheerios commercials were okay, and I say okay. They could never top off when they were hand-drawn animation, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and I'm gonna go over one more commercial, because this one is basically where Buzzbee is, I guess, trying to be hip or doing a music video or something. Yeah, I don't know what to make up with this. It just seems really weird and strange to me. Whatever happened to those good old Honey Nut Cheerios commercials? Need I say? Doesn't anybody agree with me? This commercial is... Okay, that's it. Well, that's pretty much all I'm covering, of the Honey Nut Cheerios commercials. Some are good, some are okay, some are I mean, you heard what I said and gave my thoughts on all of the commercials, okay? Like, some of those crossovers were okay from, well, specifically, of course, especially with Winnie the Pooh and of course, the Honey Nut Cheerios bee. Sonic was okay, but like, say, the Addams Family and Godzilla, what the heck did I just watch? As I would say. The others, like, okay, the Christmas one and Hulk Hogan, yeah, those are classic ones, But that's all I got to say, okay? So, I'll probably do another one of these later, give my thoughts on, cereal commercials, maybe say Toucan Sam, Lucky, the Leprechaun, and even say Applejack cereal with apple and cinnamon, and Tony the Tiger, why not? But I'll just wait and see which ones I'll do. But I'm especially going to be doing, like, say, Goldfish Crackers, as it has been mentioned and teased a couple of times. And even though it's been spoiled, need I say. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Bye. Okay. That was so strange.
I thought you did pretty good, Master.
Shut up, Butler. Greetings, everyone, and happy Halloween to all of you. Yes, this is it. Another one of my thoughts videos, especially for Halloween. Yep, and this is all about the Monster cereal, and yeah, this is being rushed. So, hey, we want this out for Halloween, for sure. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get right to the Monster cereal commercials. Now, I got to say, the Monster cereals, from Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and even Fruit Brute and Fruity Yummy Mummy, who as of now, they've made their comeback. They are definitely some of the best, interesting cereal mascot characters, and with their Monster cereals, just, that's all I got to say, really, and I'm sure some of you would know that, as I am a vampire, I am an admirer of them. So, the first ever commercial, which featuring Count Chocula and Frankenberry. Yeah, so, yeah, both of them were introduced in the same year, so, yeah. I gotta say, this is a pretty good, decent commercial, and for the start of, of them being introduced.
Count Chocula.
Frankenberry. Hi.
They were scared by a kid.
Frankenberry. Count Chocula.
Next up is Boo Berry. And yeah, cause this is where, cause later on he came in and you know what? He was voiced and being imitated by, his voice was sounding like, a Peter Lorre. Just listen.
Hello, my name is Boo. Let me finish. Boo Berry. My ghostly good blueberry flavored cereal, Boo Berry, is part of this complete breakfast.
Oh well. I guess it kind of fits. Now, Peter Lorre never played a ghost. I can't recall. But anyways, Boo Berry, he's a decent ghost, and with his cereal being decent. Oh gosh. Not to mention this somebody who's addicted to Boo Berry. Just, oh my gosh, give me a break.
And now here's someone that volunteered to try this Monster cereal.
Okay, Spider-Man, are you ready to try the monster cereal Monster Mash with all 5 monster cereals combined into one?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to volunteer trying the Monster Mash, and for this video, and for good old Mordecai, the bowl's already here, so go ahead and peel off my mask a bit and try this. So, alright, this is gonna be pretty interesting to try, so here we go.
Good. So, how is it? What do you think, Spider-Man?
Well, it was in the milk for a little bit, but, overall, it seems to be pretty good. Interesting combination, and very curious to try. I think for those, who want to try this, because, let's face it, it's got all 5 of the monster cereals, all 5 monster cereals combined into one, which being Monster Mash. But, yep, my thoughts and review on this cereal, I give it a thumbs up, not bad. Back to you, Mordecai.
Oh, good. Yep, back to you, Mordecai. Ha 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 ha.
Next up, excuse me. What? Who is this? It is I, the ghost of Vincent Price. What? Vincent Price? What are you doing here? I'm just making a quick cameo to wish you a happy Halloween, my vampire friend. I hope you're having a good Halloween with doing this video of the monster cereals. Yes, not bad. Anything else you want to say? Nothing really, just popping by, making a quick cameo. Wait until you hear my laugh at the end of the video. Okay, well, next commercial.
And then, a couple of years later, we got the introduction of Fruit Brute. This goofy-looking werewolf with this rainbow-colored overalls, and with his cereal being all fruity. And it's really funny. When he says his catchphrase is, fruit, he howls. It's pretty funny. I like this guy. Fruit Brute is a cool werewolf. And, yeah, pretty interesting that, this time, because... Monster Cereals now has a cereal with fruit in it.
Fruit Brute, with a howling good taste of fruit.
And then finally, Fruity Yummy Mummy, because, they brought back like the fruity cereal, but this time with Fruity Yummy Mummy. Yeah, and his catchphrase would be, Fruity Yummy Mommy makes your tummy go yummy. Ha ha ha, with a laugh at the end. It's pretty cool that this time you have a mummy, and yet his bandages are all like rainbow colors and such, just like with Fruit Brute, how his overalls and pants were rainbow colors as well. But oh well, Fruity Yummy Mummy was a pretty okay monster, and with his cereal. Another cereal that's fruity and such, and now you have both Fruit Brute and Fruity Yummy Mummy, back, and with their, with 2 fruit cereals. Or are they the same cereal? I don't really know.
Makes your tummy go yummy.
This is safe, right?
Oh gosh, and this was just recent. This is basically like this weird, small, documentary that's 3 minutes of Monster Mash, because this year came out all 5 monster cereals into one, Monster Mash. And there's this documentary or something where, all 5 of the monster mascots are being interviewed, and even say Lucky Charms and the Trix rabbit making cameos, and even let me see, Cuckoo for Cuckoo Pops, the bird, Sonny the bird, he doesn't, he makes an appearance, but only his name is in the credits, and, he didn't show up. Ha ha ha. I really don't know what to make up with this, but I'm sure it's okay. And that's about it right there. Let's face it, this was rushed, okay? Just bear with me. So, with all of that being said, happy Halloween to all of you, and we hope you enjoyed, hearing Vincent Price's voice and that little small thing that happened with Spider-Man trying the Monster Mash cereal. So, there you go. So, for one last time, happy Halloween to all of you. Take us away, finish us off, Vincent Price, with your creepy and awesome laugh. Greetings, everyone. It is I, Mordecai the Wacky Vampire, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Well, as you're watching this, it's already been Thanksgiving, but who cares? We upload puppet videos, on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I don't know, you could be watching this on Wednesday or Saturday. I don't know. Well, when you're watching it, that it's been uploaded and what day it is, what date it is, blah, blah, blah. So, that's right, you read the title of what this thoughts video is. Another one of my thoughts, excuse me. I just simply thought of, giving my thoughts on Thanksgiving Day balloons. The Thanksgiving Day balloons have to be some of the best. One of my favorite things during Thanksgiving, and watching the Thanksgiving Day parade and seeing those giant and beautiful and awesome balloons. Very nicely detailed balloons, I should say. And yeah, so I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite ones. The ones that I remember. It's just gonna be a total random video of, going random, talking about balloons, you know what I'm saying? So first of all, let's talk about, the Muppets, shall we? Now, some of them I remember, of course, most notably, there's Kermit the Frog, he's had his own Macy's balloon, and man, talk about a Kermit balloon, where, of how long his frog legs are, and his arms, all that kind of stuff. Be quite enormous, you know what I mean? Then there were the Sesame Street Muppet balloons. For example, there was, of course, Super Grover, I remember that. If I recall, there was Big Bird, and even, when one of the Sesame Street balloons were floating, alongside came the float, the Sesame Street float, and with the Sesame Street gang on board, and, when they would perform a song. I remember that very well. And then there was Abby Cadabby. She had her own balloon. I can't remember what else, but I do remember, Kermit the Frog did show up a few times at the Thanksgiving Day Parade and singing a song as well. And then there was also, Mickey Mouse. He had his own balloon, and, back in the old days of the Thanksgiving Day Parade. And then there was, Shrek. Yes, Shrek had his own balloon. I remember that very well. And also, a one that's really cool, Buzz Lightyear. He was, that was one cool Macy's balloon for sure, Thanksgiving Day balloon. And as I recall, he was one of the first balloons with a clear with a clear dome, because of a space helmet. That was pretty cool. Oh, even, some of the Pixar crew showed up, John Lasseter. Then there was also, Sonic the Hedgehog. This one has to be one of my favorites. Sonic the Hedgehog, at times, had his own balloon. That was really cool. And, there was Pikachu. Yes, Pika Pika. Pikachu, having his own balloon, there was even one, if I recall, where he was wearing a Christmas hat. I could be right or wrong. And also SpongeBob SquarePants. At times, he showed up at the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Even a few times he had a Christmas hat on. Dora the Explorer, yes, Dora the Explorer. And JoJo Circus, I remember that too. Who else am I missing? I don't know. Oh, yes, most notably, there was Snoopy from Peanuts. He had his own balloon. And Scrat from Ice Age. Now, Scrat was another one of my favorites. I liked that balloon, too. Olaf. I remember Olaf having his own balloon. Thomas the Tank Engine. Yes. Even, at the time when Thomas was CG. And before the abomination that what would become as of now. And then, let me see, what else am I forgetting? Well, I feel like mentioning this.
do you guys remember seeing this? I remember seeing a commercial of this. Apparently, there was a commercial with the balloons of Stewie Griffin and Underdog. Apparently, they were chasing, I guess, a balloon of Coca-Cola. I remember seeing that a few times, and even, like, checking it out on YouTube. It's a very weird but interesting commercial. Why Stewie and Underdog? I mean, besides, Underdog is a dog, and with Stewie, he's most notably alongside with Brian Griffin. I don't know. That's honestly all I've got to say. Well, anyways, jumping right back to talking about balloons. I remember also there was Ronald McDonald. He had his own, Thanksgiving Day balloon. And, oh yes, Hello Kitty at times had a balloon of hers. That was pretty cool. And I remember seeing these figures would always be in the Thanksgiving Day parade. Tom Turkey and Santa Claus, yes. Are there any other floats I'm missing out on that I can't think of? Oh, I don't know, but I'll quickly mention this. Like, some people that would appear at the Thanksgiving Day parade and, like, perform songs like, I remember seeing the Peter Pan. I remember seeing, I want to say Sound of Music, probably. And there was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and Rick Roll. Yeah, the Thanksgiving Day parade got Rick rolled. That was pretty funny. And the Wiggles at times showing up at the Thanksgiving Day parade. Yep, and especially even when they were there, and they were... because of that had to do something with 9/11 and, with a family that was there in New York and with the New York Fire Department. So, anyways, but with all that being said, I think I pretty much said all I could say for this video. And, didn't want to make it that long, just pure and simple and talk about the balloons and mention a few other things that, I remember and that's been in the Thanksgiving Day parade, not just the balloons, okay? So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this another one of my thoughts videos talking about the Thanksgiving Day the balloons and other quick mentionings, honorable mentions, I guess you could say.
Hey, Mordecai, Thanksgiving dinner is ready.
Oh, okay. I'll be right there, Gorgon.
Okay, and hey guys, a happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Hope you're having a good one. See ya.
Yes, well, with all of that being said, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. See you next time. Bye-bye. Gonna go have Thanksgiving dinner now. See you next month. For Christmas. Another one of my thoughts. Bye-bye.
Yep, it won't be too long until Christmas arrives. Yep. Oh, yeah, and hey, guys, it's the butler saying Happy Thanksgiving and, until Christmas.
Oh, greetings, viewers. And, yes. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. But, yeah, you read the title. This isn't really celebrating Christmas. Well, kind of, but of a certain movie that will be released in a couple of days. And apparently so I'm to wait for a knock on the door. There it is. Come with me. Greetings, Spider-Man? Hey, Mordecai. What are you doing? What is this? Oh, a pizza delivery, just for you. I didn't ask for pizza, nor did I order pizza, but I'll go for it. Okay, here you go. Seriously, what the heck is this? Oh, come on. You deserve this. Most of my movies on DVD and Blu-ray. For you. An early Christmas gift, I guess you could say. And because, hey, my next movie is coming. And supposedly, the other two versions of me are to be in it.
Yeah, very funny, very funny, very funny. But if you'll excuse me, Spider-Man, I have to do another one of my thoughts. This time on you. Just a couple of handful of commercials, you know? Excuse me. Go take that pizza box to... Give that pizza box of Spider-Man stuff to somebody else. Won't you?
Okay. Well, come on. You know you want this. You know that you like this as a Christmas gift. You can you know you want to accept this. All right. I'll go set it down. Put it under the tree. Wasn't this cameo funny for you viewers? Oh well. Enjoy what Mordecai is doing. Peace out. Or web out. Blah, 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 blah. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye.
You know, on second thought, forget about doing the commercials. I'll talk about all the Spider-Man films. Starting, of course, with the Sam Raimi ones. Now, I have to say, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films is what started it all with Spider-Man being on the big screen. They were okay, and with Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, I think that they were pretty good. The first one, again, is what started it all, with, of course, Peter Parker becoming Spider-Man. You had Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin, and, yeah, in the second film, this time you had Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. Yeah, he was fantastic. And, you know, even Harry Osborn seeking revenge on Spider-Man, and when he realizes that, you know, Peter Parker is Spider-Man, yeah, it just really gets to him, and, you know, his father's ghost, I want to assume, telling him to avenge him, and when we come to the third and final Spider film in the Spider-Man trilogy, you know, we had Sandman and Venom. It was okay having two villains, but there just wasn't that much, say, for Venom. In fact, there was a lot more for, say, Sandman. Give me an absolute break. And with Harry Osborn becoming the new Green Goblin, and eventually, because he realizes that Peter was not the one who killed his father, but his glider. What took him so long to know that? And that whole thing with Emo Peter. Yeah, we all know how that turned out. But anyways, and you know, there were gonna be plans for a fourth Spider-Man film, but unfortunately that never came to be. Heck, there was even an interview with Tobey Maguire that took place 14 days before Spider-Man 4 got cancelled. Oi, talk about just, you know. However, it wouldn't be until a couple of years later, in 2012, we would get the return of Spider-Man with, of course, the Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. And you know what, because Andrew was okay. I feel as though that I heard from somebody that they felt that Andrew was... as portrayal as Peter Parker / Spider-Man, he was creepy. But I don't know, he was still okay to me as Spider-Man. And the villains, well, of course, we had the Lizard in the first film, and then in its sequel we had Electro and Green Goblin or Hobgoblin, whichever one you want to call, and if he is really Green Goblin. And then, of course, we got a brief appearance of the Rhino, you know, because at the very end, when Paul Giamatti takes on the armor of the Rhino. So those were okay. And then came, of course, the MCU Spider-Man, with Tom Holland making his debut in Civil War. And then a year later, we would get Spider-Man Homecoming, the first Spider-Man film in the MCU. And then the next year, and in between the releases of the MCU Spider-Man films, there was the animated Spider-Man film, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This one was pretty good, I want to say. It had great animation to it, the characters were fantastic. I thought this was really good. And then came, of course, the next Spider-Man film in the MCU, Spider-Man Far From Home, where, you know what, it made us really think at first that, you know, Mysterio was a good guy, but nope, he still turns out to be a villain, as Mysterio should be. As he is in the comics, obviously. And, oh my gosh, the ending to Spider-Man Far From Home is crazy. Because, you know, Spider-Man being framed for the murder of Mysterio, and to make it all worse is that
you know, Spider-Man's identity is revealed. That's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? What a way to end it off there, and we'd have to wait 2 more years for the next Spider-Man film, which, coincidentally, it won't be too long until it's released. So my thoughts on, so those are my thoughts on all of the Spider-Man films we got. And as for, say, Spider-Man Far From Home, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a success, without a doubt. And as of now, because it's had its premiere, and, yep, it's been getting a lot of success lately, and it's, been fantastic, as I heard, and to many of the die-hard Spider-Man fans, I should say, it's pleased them, and that's good to hear. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, I think it turned out okay. Like, at first I was going to do commercials, but no, I went ahead and decided to talk about all the Spider-Man films. Because why not? And it does make sense. This was my alternative and plan B, and because, to save up some time. Besides, let's face it, Jack and the Butler, stay tuned later tonight for what they have in store of doing Spider-Man. Well, anyways, you probably know what it is. So, that's pretty much it. So, see you next time. Bye-bye, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Oh yes, and I am, of course, planning to see Spider-Man Far From Home. No, not Far From Home. No Way Home. My gosh! All 3 Spider-Man films in the MCU have the word home to them, like in the titles. Seriously. It gets a bit confusing when, you say Far From Home, but then you mean No Way Home. Blah. Merry Christmas! Well, it for sure has been quite a while since I've done one of these. But anyways, greetings, it is I, Mordecai the Wacky Vampire, back with another one of my Thoughts videos. And that's right, you read the title of this video of another one of my thoughts. This is my thoughts on the Piyo animated series. So what do I need to say about Piyo? Well, first off, a huge shout out to Pokemations, who, by the way, is my boss's fiance. Isn't it kind of weird to start calling you Mom? This animated series on YouTube, created by Pokemations, is all about teaching and learning, and also about manners, stuff like that, like, when you should not shout loudly, and to use the bathroom, all that kind of stuff. It's one of those. And the cast of characters are pretty good. Like, of course, you've got the main character, Piyo. You've got Duck, who, clearly, Duck, he is supposed to sound like the Affleck Duck. And especially in memory of the late Gilbert Gottfried. And then there's Rusty. Rusty. He's an interesting character. He almost sounds a lot like Tinky Winky. And if I'm correct, there's also a spider and a bunch of other characters, yeah, that look pretty cool looking. I tell you, this show is very educational for all ages. Well, especially for little kids, I should say. And I got to say, this would be a perfect fit for PBS Kids. I think that's what the attention is, don't you think? I mean, nowadays, PBS Kids, there's nothing that great about it. All of the great shows that a lot of us grew up in the early 2000s are now no more. The only exception is, Cyber Chase. That's still going on. So we need something like this. Come on. Come on, PBS Kids. Wouldn't it be awesome if you had Piyo be on your network? That would be pretty awesome. I was aware of that, I think a lot of those, including my boss and his fiance, were talking about that a while back. And hey, I'm in on it too. I say it should be on PBS Kids. And this show is a perfect example. All the PBS Kids shows, they were educational, and still are, but just not very entertaining for us. as we all loved in the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to mention this. Some of my favorite episodes from Piyo have to be Duck's birthday episode and that song, I've Got the Birthday Blues. That was a pretty good episode. And my number 2 favorite episode has to be the treasure one, because they go out seeking and finding treasure. Yeah, that was a fun one. But overall, Piyo is a pretty good animation show on YouTube, and by the one and only talented Pokemations. Little Blue's love of his life. Well, he's not technically Little Blue, he just goes by his real name, Eli. So, there you go. Also, not only am I talking about Piyo, but I will talk about another show created by Pokemations called Rock and Roll. Now, this show is actually a live-action show. Pokemations plays the main lead, Roll. And then, of course, there's Rock, who's literally a rock. And once again, it's another show that's educational. And also, you would hear the voices of Roll's parents through the door. I remember one time hearing, I think it was the dad that said, "Roll, it's dinner time." Yeah. So far, there aren't that many episodes, but yeah, just like Piyo, this show is educational as well, and I very much like that. Well done, Pokemations. Well, there you go. And a special shout out to Pokemations and the cast of Piyo and Rock and Roll. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Another new episode of Mordecai's Thoughts, that's me, is on the way. It's nice to be doing these again, but I'll do these occasionally, as of now. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Woohoo! Where's Mordecai?
Hey, Croc? What's going on? What are you doing?
Oh, well, I'm just looking for Mordecai because it's almost time for him to start another one of his thoughts videos.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, hey, actually, I know where he is. I saw him. Come on.
Really? Well, all right. Let's go talk to him.
Greetings, you two.
Mordecai, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Just been, thinking and, wanting some alone time. Besides, it sure has been a while since I've done these, videos of, me giving my thoughts.
Oh. Well, hey, Mordecai, listen, it's okay. You said it yourself in the last video. You'll occasionally do these.
Yeah, that's right. Come on, it's not that bad. It'll be okay.
Yeah, all right. Well, no time to waste. Let's get down to this video of those singing cowboys.
What the heck's he talking about? Singing cowboys? Who?
I don't know, but we will find out right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it sure is good to be doing these again. These kind of, thoughts videos, you know what I mean? So, Writers in the Sky. The Writers in the Sky, they're an American music and comedy group which began performing in 1977. The band has released more than 40 full-length albums, and they starred in a self-titled television series on CBS. And hence, this is what this episode is all about, giving my thoughts on the early 90s Writers in the Sky series. Okay, I'm sure some of you would know who the Writers in the Sky are. they're the same Western band who performed the song Woody's Roundup in Toy Story 2, and they also did an entire album of Monsters Incorporated, Scream Factory Favorites? Is that what it's called? And especially, they were responsible for the instrumental music piece for the Birds, if anybody remembers that. So yes, I was not aware that there was a show that starred the one and only Writers in the Sky, and if I remember correctly, this was before a fourth member came into the band, the guy with the accordion. You know, not to mention, I have to mention this. Does anybody know that the Writers in the Sky had a crossover with Barney the Dinosaur? They guest starred in a Barney the Dinosaur episode. I bet you probably didn't know that. But enough said. We're only going to be looking at one episode of the show, and which being episode 6. This at first was the only episode that was online, but there have been a couple of more episodes that have made their way online. Most notably, of course, YouTube. And yeah, this was the first episode I saw. So, yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so far I can tell what kind of show this is. The style and everything. You know, this is almost giving me that Pee-wee's Playhouse vibes. Like if Pee-wee's Playhouse was set in the Wild Wild West, don't you think? So episode 6, titled Sourdough's Surprise, which basically, it's all about the Writers in the Sky and everybody else planning a surprise birthday party for him.
Sometimes I think they named him Woody because that's what he is between the ears.
I resent that remark, Two Jaws.
Holy crap, this is definitely reminding me of Pee-wee's Playhouse with those creepy practical puppets.
You know what today is? That's right! Oh, I knew you critters wouldn't forget my birthday!
Okay, so that's Sourdough, and, you know, again, they don't want to know that they're throwing him a surprise birthday party.
I love parties too! I'm a real party suck, you!
Ah! That cactus with giant red lips! What is that? And now we come to a segment during the show, and this being the adventures of Writers in the Sky.
Wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be on camera. I'm a voiceover announcer. Okay, but if I'm on camera, you'll have to pay me more money.
Ha 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 ha. You had to say that, did you?
Today's episode, Riders in the Sky versus Tunga Tahunga.
Okay, that's a name, and from what I'm seeing, it looks like the name Tunga is, you know, supposed to be tongues. Oh boy, this ought to be interesting and give me the creeps.
We're shopping. That's them. They're Riders in the Sky.
Yep, that's them all right.
Looks like we've got some pens here, boys. Guess we better get out our autograph pens. It sure is nice being recognized.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if that is you don't mind being bothered while you're doing your usual errands, you know what I'm saying? I take it these people are haters of Writers in the Sky. Okay, seriously, what is going on? Why are these people starting to all of a sudden become an angry mob and chase the Writers in the Sky?
I don't think they like us.
Yeah, I don't think they like us a lot. But why?
Maybe they think we're aliens from outer space here to ruin their lives.
What am I supposed to say about that?
Tunga Tahunga is enjoying our hero's newfound unpopularity.
Okay, that explains the name.
We'll put you out of business, Tunga.
Unless I put you out of business first. Flash 'em, Jimmy!
Okay, seriously? How is flashing pictures going to help? Well, I suppose. I mean, they are very bright and the type of cameras, you know. What the heck? What the heck?
Are our heroes doomed to be taste
What the
budded
heck?
into oblivion? Are they finally licked? You'll see for yourself next time in Tongue Depressing or The Taste of Danger.
Okay, seriously, how much weird can this get? The giant tongue wrapping around the writers in the sky, this is a mind-blowing thing, don't you think? Okay, so to speed things up a little bit, Sourdough takes the cow kids, I guess you could say, to school, and of course that's a good distraction for him not to know about the surprise party, and they at one point pass by the Wild West Puppet Saloon. Well, that's, there's a lot happening in there. Well, and we also have the bad guys in the show. The evil mayor, I guess you could say. Clearly, it's reminding me of the evil mayor from Blazing Saddles and his stupid sidekick Muley, who he got an invitation to the party, and of course, the evil mayor didn't.
Here's an invitation for you two. Oh, well, in that case, I'm not going. I am the original party pooper.
Okay, so he did get an invitation, but he's still turning it down. Well, you know, and hence he calls himself the party pooper. No kidding.
It is I, Senor.
Senor is here to help me because mine didn't turn out like I planned it exactly.
Seriously? That's the best name they could give him? Senor? And, yeah, with him helping fix a cake. Okay. So basically, Senor is showing us how to make a cake, and it's pretty simple. I think we all know by now how to make a freaking cake.
Where is everybody?
And Sourdough is dead. Way to go, everybody. Okay, he's not dead. But, you know, he was really surprised, and that made him pass out. So yeah, he was definitely surprised, and what a great surprise birthday party he has. And we, at one point, get a song number during the birthday party. Of course, because, well, the writers in the sky, you know, they sing songs, of course. And we come back to the adventures of Writers in the Sky with, that evil tongue lady, and, ugh, jeez.
I read of tongue twisters, but this is ridiculous.
Not funny!
Say, you two must be the two that Tunga wrote to us about. Are you still practicing voodoo?
Huh?
Yes, Tunga wrote and said you were caught practicing voodoo.
At the Betty Ford Clinic with Elvis. None of that's true.
Tunga, how could you?
Hey, I know that lady. She's the same lady from Austin Powers and iCarly. Heh, I knew it was you. You can't fool me with those giant glasses. And so the Writers in the Sky set the evil tongue lady straight about her spewing lies and setting the record straight that, you know, the Writers in the Sky are not aliens and that her two henchmen, you know, they were doing voodoo magic and stuff like that. All ends well for another Adventures of Writers in the Sky. Jeez, oh god, that tongue. And we get one more song number, which is a sing-along. And no, I have no interest in singing along. Okay, that's it. I've had enough of this. This is just too weird and bizarre, you know what I mean? Heck, even the Writers in the Sky admitted that the reason that this show didn't last long, well, it's because that they didn't write this show. They had a previous show, I believe, from the early 80s, and it was written by them, and it lasted for 5 seasons. But this, I think it lasted for 1 or 2 seasons, maybe? It's weird, bizarre, and I consider it a Pee-wee's Playhouse wannabe. No hard feelings to the writers in the sky. Just, bear with me, okay? So, there you go. What an interesting and weird show for the writers in the sky themselves. They are great Western singers, they're a great band, but geez. I mean, I've seen pretty good kid shows like The Wiggles, and that makes sense. And Pee-wee's Playhouse as well. You get what I'm saying. Okay, I'm done. Wow. I'm telling you, I just didn't know what to expect with that show. As I said, just so weird. You know what don't you agree? Hey, Mordecai, that actually went pretty good. I don't think you did a bad job. Well done, buddy. Oh, thanks, Croc. Well, I did my best, but just still, I couldn't take it anymore. I understand. Well, hey, when do you think you're going to do another episode of Your Thoughts? And hey, maybe possibly, you get to do the goldfish commercials. That would be a good one. Soon. I'll do it soon. Again, I'm going to be doing these, as of now, occasionally. So, yeah. Okay. Take your time, buddy. There's no rush at all. Oh, hey, guys. What do I do? Take us out, Gorgon?
Hey, howdy hey, yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm ending off this video dancing, funny. Yeah, and with this, stupid, cowboy hat I'm wearing. Ooh, look at me go. That's all. Ah, yes. I love this plush toy I have. Oh, it's one of my favorites when I was little. Oh, yes. Oh, hey, Mordecai.
Oh, yes, Gorgon?
Are you planning on doing another one of your thoughts videos?
Yeah, of course.
Well, why not do one of, this guy?
Oh, yeah! Gosh, why did I not think of doing one of that guy? I mean, here, first of all, I've been trying to figure out what, thoughts I'm gonna give on, for tonight's episode. And now I know. Thanks, Gorgon. I'm gonna go do that right now.
Good luck, Mordecai. You guys know what this video is.
Well, it's time to talk about another cereal mascot, and with the commercials, give my thoughts on them. Now, of course, you've seen me talk about the Honey Nut Cheerios commercials with the Honey Nut Cheerios bee, and the Trix commercials with the Trix rabbit. However, there's one famous cereal mascot that I have yet to talk about and give my thoughts on. Gorgon, show us who it is.
It's this tiger. Yeah, you still know.
Yes, that's right. It's Tony the Tiger and the Kellogg's Frosted Flake commercials. Ah, yes, Tony the Tiger. What a great cereal mascot character he is. One of the most famous cartoon tigers of all time. He's such an icon. With his deep voice, the catchphrase he says, "They're great!" And the most tasted cereal from Kellogg's themselves. And, because it's funny to think that at first they were called Sugar Frosted Flakes, but then they were just known to be Frosted Flakes. The name changed because, they got rid of the sugar to them. Which, yeah, sugar to breakfast cereal, I don't think that really helps. So, let's not waste any time. Let's go through a couple of Frosted Flake commercials starring none other than Tony the Tiger. So if I'm correct, here's the first commercial with sugar frosted flakes and the introduction to Tony the Tiger. Yeah, totally from the 1950s, and this was the start of sugar frosted flakes, and geez, just listen to Tony's voice here. Okay, clearly that is not Thurl Ravenscroft. I mean, wasn't he even the first voice of Tony? I mean, is it him or is it Down McKenna? In fact, I thought Thurl Ravenscroft was the first choice to be Tony. I mean, this story is confusing. Somebody please help me out on this. For this being the first commercial, it's fine for what it is. And besides, this is when Tony the Tiger was born.
Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes.
Okay, here's another one from the 1950s. This one from 1959. And this one all about baseball. And you can tell that right here, that's Thurl Ravenscroft voicing Tony.
Well, don't just stand there, boy. Hit it.
Hit it? I didn't even see it.
I don't know. Is it me or does that kid look a lot like, I don't know, Ron or Clint Howard, you know, when they were little boys? Basically, the plot of this commercial is Tony helping out a baseball player trying to hit the ball. And with the help of Sugar Frosted Flakes, yeah, it definitely gets the kid hitting the ball with the bat.
Either with milk or right out of the box, Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes are packed with energy.
Not with the sugar. Sugar doesn't give you energy. Boy, it's a good thing that they later on dropped the sugar. Ooh, and that's a direct hit in Tony's stomach. Boy, that's got to hurt. I mean, you know, he's a cartoon tiger, so, you know, why should he get injured? You know what I'm saying? Another pretty good commercial in the 1950s. And yeah, for Tony the Tiger, you know, helping out those and giving them Frosted Flakes. Yeah, what a cool cat he is. Okay, one more from the 1950s. This is a pretty good one, because we have Tony the Tiger and his son, Junior Tony the Tiger? Ah, well. Basically, his son is trying to open the vault that contains, I guess, the secret formula to Sugar Frosted Flakes.
Yipes! The secret! As I was saying... Hey, Junior! Let me out of here!
That's pretty funny. He accidentally locked his own father in the safe.
Hey, Pop, maybe this'll work.
All I gotta say is, try some Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes. They're great!
And it blew up, and yeah, so that is pretty funny. Okay, now here's one from the 1970s, and this is a pretty funny one because we see Tony's mama.
How did I teach you to say it?
It's great!
Aw, isn't that adorable? He got that from his mother. She taught him what to say when eating something and, you know, saying great. How precious.
You may be Mr. Breakfast to the rest of the world, but you know what you are to me.
Your widow Tony?
I'm so proud of him. Sit up straight.
Mothers telling their children how to sit up straight at the table. Could get annoying sometimes. Okay, now here's one from the 1980s, and this commercial was a contest.
Anybody home? Tony the Tiger is touring the country. If he comes to your house, show him a box of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes and he'll give you a new BMX bike.
I don't know. Those commercials that would have contests, you know, I don't know. They could, I'm sure that they could be fun, but still, you know. I mean, it's like if you eat a banana, Gorgon would come to your house and give you a special prize or something.
I think I'll have a banana today. Huh? Yes? Huh?
Hey, Carl, since you're having a banana today, you win a hammer.
Okay.
Just simply saying. Oh well, it's an okay commercial for me, and I'm sure the contest was a lot of fun, and whoever won the bicycle.
You could win a bike, too. Look for me in the Portland area.
Okay, now we've come to the 90s, and this, I think, is one of my favorite commercials. It's a commercial promoting Kellogg's new Frosted Flakes cereal, Cocoa Cereal.
Your new Cocoa cereal, sir? Good?
Good. They're great.
Ship it.
Okay, first off, you know, it's obvious that Tony would always say they're great, no matter what it is that's Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. And right after everybody cheers, you hear that one guy saying, ship it. Yep, that's all they need to do is just ship it. Yeah, this is a really good commercial, and one of my top favorite Tony the Tiger Frosted Flake commercials.
Ah, yes, and since Gorgon showed his Tony the Tiger plush, yeah, I should mention about this one commercial in celebration of Tony the Tiger's birthday, and everybody could get a Tony the Tiger plush toy. I guess that comes with the cereal box. I don't know, but that was pretty cool. I do like it that there have been plush toys of cereal mascots, because, yeah, they rightfully so deserve their own merchandise, and they have been ever since.
Now, we've come up to the early 2000s. This one, Tony the Tiger, is about to jump and dive into a pool. He has eyes on the back of his tail? Well, it is a cartoon. Surely the Looney Tunes could have done something like that as well.
Oh boy. Huh? Kellogg's Supercharged Frosted Flakes is part of a good breakfast.
He has the Frosted Flakes cereal as an emergency. That makes total sense.
Come on through.
Okay, him changing into a bird and a fish. That is funny. I won't deny it.
They're great.
He lost his stripes. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I've seen that kind of thing before. I think Tigger from Winnie the Pooh at times lost his stripes. Oh, yeah. And now we come to these commercials in the early 2000s of Frosted Flakes and Tony the Tiger. Yeah, I remember these very well. I remember seeing them on the good old days of the Disney networks on Toon Disney, and these Frosted Flake commercials from, you know, basketball, baseball, you know, and with the song that they sing, you know, we are tigers, like, I don't know. Was it supposed to be, like, say, something cool or whatever it was? I don't know. But I have seen that other baseball, like, themed commercial of Frosted Flakes with Tony the Tiger. And that you're watching right now. You're seeing, you know, hey, Tony, da-da-da-da-da-da. That was pretty good. And then apparently, I saw these commercials on YouTube of Frosted Flakes and Tony the Tiger. It was something called Tony the Tiger's Return. But thank gosh that these were not real. They were 100% fake. But I gotta say, they are a bit disturbing. And I think that's gonna do it for this video. Boy, I gotta say, these Frosted Flake commercials over the years, you know, they hold special... And that's gonna do it for this video. Oh boy, I tell you, these Frosted Flake commercials over the years were something very special, you know what I'm saying? You know, filled with memories, you know, kids seeing these commercials on TV.
You get my point. I have no doubt that people miss the good old days of the Frosted Flake commercials, and when you had the late legendary voice actor Thurl Ravenscroft voicing Tony the Tiger, nobody could ever top off Thurl Ravenscroft as Tony the Tiger. Yeah, I'm sure that the new voice actors that do Tony, they do their job well voicing the Tiger, but I'm just saying. So, there you go. My thoughts on the Frosted Flake commercials, you know, and with Tony the Tiger. Some pretty good ones, no doubt about it. Boy, I can't wait to see what the next cereal mascot / cereal commercials I'm going to be talking about next. Well, bye-bye. What? Hey Mordecai, me and Lofty found the Frosted Flakes cereal with Tony the Tiger. They're great!